I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to beat up a chimpanzee.
You don't know how
They're
strong
200 pounds, bro.
Yeah,
Pure
and
muscle.
I'm more than that. Me and the chimp would just be cool. And then I'd, kill him with kindness,
What's up, guys?
What's up?
We are here.
How you doing?
This is us being us. Chimpanzee edition, apparently.
Yeah, so let's put this out to the fans. Fucking Austin thinks he could
Let's
beat
put
up
a poll
chimp.
up.
Yeah, let's put a poll
Austin
up.
or chimp. Who would win in a fight?
That's such a
Chimp.
crazy,
100%
crazy
chimp.
idea.
I don't care what you say. I care what the poll says.
It's like that's like saying you could take on a mountain lion or something.
Yeah, well, no.
I mean, you could if you had a shotgun.
There's a reason they didn't throw chimpanzees into the fucking dome with the gladiators. That's all I'm saying.
They couldn't find him. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they did. We don't know that.
Were you there?
I was.
You weren't there. There's no
I've
video,
been there.
dude. You don't know.
There is no video, so it's not
No
true.
video proof.
That's true, which
Can we
is
get that
also, if there's no video proof, means chimpanzees cannot rip people's arms clean off.
Let's give that a look-see real quick.
Chewbacca can,
We already looked this
but
up.
he's the only one.
Before the camera came on, we looked up. Chimps have some crazy amount
Like-
more strength than humans.
They're stronger. That's what I remember.
Yeah, well, you can't
And
trust
there's
everything
been
you say on
police
Google.
reports of chimpanzees.
Okay, well, what if I
ripping
get a sick
limbs off.
chimpanzee?
If you get a sick one, you might be able to win. Like a broken leg
No,
or
it would
something.
take at least 4 people to get a sick chimpanzee. Letterkenny, you fucks.
I know it is from Letterkenny. I know what you're talking about.
I thought that's the reference you were making.
It did cross my mind.
Oh, because
The ostrich.
Yep.
Yep, the ostrich.
Yes. You bitch. That's what I thought, bitch.
What?
Okay. Yes, monkeys were among the animals that appeared in the Roman Colosseum.
Were you there?
Animal.
Is there video of
I
it?
was there.
there's no
Is there
videos.
video of it?
There's
was
no
there.
videos of Colosseum.
The Romans were ridiculously good
Battles.
at
Monkeys,
writing
elephants.
everything down, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen when they fill it up with water?
I can write something down. Doesn't mean it's true.
They used to fill the Colosseum up with like water and put animals in there and
Well,
like
that
have
doesn't
people
make sense
do
because there
boat.
was so many holes in the Colosseum.
It wasn't always like that, genius. There's been many wars. It's been a long time. It was very sophisticated for its time and day, but they literally used to fill it up full of water and have boat battles.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Just like a stone wall holding a bunch of water.
Yes. Wouldn't that be crazy?
How would they
Not that-
drain it?
I don't know how they drained it, dude. I think there's
How is that possible?
actually evidence of
They
like,
take-
draining
Would they
burning
use
and shit.
hoses? You think they just fucking bucketed all that water? How would that happen?
Irrigation.
They had their own system. That's where we get our fucking
We pull water out of one source and we move it to another.
yeah. We
I
literally
don't know,
copied
seems
their
suspicious.
what is it? Sewer
Ir-
sewer
ir-
system?
sewers.
Irrigation.
Irrigation, sewer, yeah.
One of those
That
words.
seems like alien shit.
Probably
Considering
is.
how long ago that
It
was.
probably is.
Where
I
we
mean,
came
you
from,
think of ancient Egypt, they had irrigation.
yeah, dude.
They took it from the Nile. And they also built the pyramids. But here's the thing. The aliens built the pyramids.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
aliens taught them irrigation.
So I love watching these videos on like ancient civilizations, and every time I look on there, they're in another continent and they find these giant structures that are like 100 trillion pounds or some crazy amount, and like you literally couldn't move them, you couldn't take them there if you wanted to.
Relatable.
Today it was in Russia.
It doesn't matter the amount of slaves you have. You're not getting one of those blocks up.
No way.
That incline like that.
And why is it in every continent? Why
I
were
don't
they
know. Should we
everywhere?
do a MythBuster episode?
Go out there and bust
Get
this,
some slaves.
get some slaves to build us a structure.
Sorry, I was just saying slaves because that's what they used was slaves.
They did.
Many times Austin's told us he wanted to get slaves.
I wish, dude.
This is,
Cleaning the
ongoing.
bathroom would be easy. Cleaning my room would be easy. Making lunch would be easy.
Isn't that what Ethan and Alyssa are for?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Making lunch, I guess you got to do that on your own, but
No, they're for comedic effect.
what?
They
Ethan and Alyssa-
they keep the light in my life.
Fair enough.
Are you going to live with us forever?
No.
He's just gonna be, it's gonna be a
Just
little
wondering.
add-on to
I was
the
just
house.
wondering because, like, We keep the light in your life. I didn't know if you're like, I'm gonna stay with him forever.
No,
It's gonna like our child.
absolutely.
That's what you get with Alyssa, dude. You get an add-on. He's just
The biggest
comes with it.
benefit is lower rent. The worst benefit is I don't ever want to do anything.
What do you mean?
I don't. When they're home, I don't ever want to go into the living room or make food or really just be around in their presence most of the time.
You don't want to interrupt.
I mean, we
the-
play games and
Should
watch
I
movies
should
and
I
stuff.
take
but
offense to this?
No, it's just like a thing I have. Like
He doesn't want to interrupt the vibe. I get it. That's your guys'
Oh,
vibe.
I
just
think
like I
we've talked
feel
about
weird.
that
Just
before.
yeah, we have. I feel weird just like being in the kitchen making food while you guys are watching something. I don't know.
But it's,
Well, Alyssa gives off the vibe though.
Alyssa really
She's
does.
like,
It's
don't
really
talk to me
Alyssa.
while I'm watching my
Yeah,
show.
it really is
Because
like
she misses one sentence and she has to go back 10 minutes.
Am I having deja vu, or have we had this conversation?
We've had this
yeah,
conversation.
exact
Also,
way.
are you
It
having
went the
deja
exact same
vu,
way.
or did we just say we've already talked about this?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
missed
I
that.
may or may not have been listening because I
5
was so
seconds ago.
in my head about like, we've talked about this before, right? No, we've talked about this before. I don't think so. No, we've just over and over arguing.
Alan, I want to apologize also for the anger I put towards you earlier.
No, I recognize that it may have been too soon to talk shit, so I just was like, I'll let you have that one and moved on.
I heard you say sorry about the Eagles, but I didn't hear anything about that. But I'm assuming it's about the Eagles.
What happened?
Yeah, he said sorry about the Eagles, and I said, you shut the fuck up and you go into your room right fucking now. I don't give a fuck about you. It's fucking week 2. Nobody gives a shit. And he said, is that real? And I said, go.
Leave.
What was the score?
22-21 or something.
Yeah, it was
That's
The
hilarious.
Falcons had a drive in the last minute and scored to take the lead.
As long as my fantasy football team's doing okay, I don't give a fuck if they win.
Yeah,
or
you're
lose.
actually in our league projected to score the most points out of everybody.
Overall?
Yeah,
That's weird. I'm only at like 40%.
throughout like the whole year.
I'm only. No way. That seems
I'm not
crazy.
kidding. I saw that today. I was
I got
like,
some
what the
good
fuck?
picks.
Is that
dude.
one of the factors to winning in the?
It's just projected points. It doesn't really
Yeah,
fucking
'cause
matter.
who knows what could happen too in a game? You could still lose, but,
But like the actual finalists for like who had most points overall, does that matter for the?
If there's like a
winning
tie,
rankings?
points scored is, yeah.
Usually go to the bench after that, right? Oh, you talking about a tie at the end?
Yeah, at
Okay.
the end, yeah.
I'm only at like 40% ranking in our leaderboard though. Who
I don't know
knows?
what to
We'll see
tell
what
you.
happens, dude. You guys are top 3 because you won the last 2.
Yeah, I'm 2-0.
This shit's actually kind of fun. I mean, I don't watch the football games that much, but I just fucking make sure I look and see.
I
when
just
hear
bought
shit.
I bought an adapter. I bought an adapter that lets me put an HDMI cord to my phone. And it also has a charging port in it, so I can charge my phone while having an HDMI cord.
Nerd.
So if I can watch any game I want on the work TV.
Oh, that's
Oh, you're a
dope.
genius.
That's
that works.
so smart.
Yeah.
He said,
You could have also just upgraded the TV to a smart TV and
Yeah, except
AirPlay
then
it.
I would have to buy a TV instead of paying $20.
Yeah,
for
your
an
solution's
adapter.
if you ever need it.
And also, why would I buy a smart TV for my work?
you wouldn't.
Our big TV just broke though, so we have to use this tiny
At work?
fucking old ass one.
Damn.
You guys playing Mario Kart still?
No.
You guys not playing Mario Kart?
That was never a
at
thing,
all?
dude. What are you
That's
talking
never a
about?
thing.
Not
thought-
at work though. He's talking about with your friends.
Yeah. We kind of. Sorry. Yeah. We kind of fell off on the Mario Kart, didn't we, guys?
Yeah, we did.
No, I haven't.
After that
been
tournament,
able
really
to.
took a hit.
Yeah, I mean, it was never quite the same after the tournament that you guys didn't invite me to.
We did invite you.
You were
No,
invited.
you said
You
you
had to work.
Yes.
No, I don't remember.
I
you ever
also am
inviting
pretty
me.
sure nobody paid me for their tickets.
I thought we did.
Maybe,
I
thought we paid
definitely.
you
but I
paid you.
don't
that day.
remember it.
I definitely paid you.
I haven't sent you the
Also-
$25 for.
I wasn't
Also-
invited, so I never paid you.
You were invited. I know for a fact you were invited because you were bitching the whole week. God, I wish I didn't have to work. hate missing things because I have to work.
Because I have to work.
That
Yep.
was your whole
That was a
thing
big thing
for that
for like
week.
a month.
I actually think it's recorded. I think we have a recording of it.
You were invited.
It was
Don't
your
even.
recording is AI. There's no proof it's me.
That whole episode's AI. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
It's getting a mind of its own. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Also, we didn't really invite each other. We said, hey, there's a Mario Kart tournament. He said, oh, yeah, I can go. And then you said, I have to work. And we said, okay, well, fuck you then. We're going.
Yeah. It's kind of how it happened, dude.
And they were
Whatever happened to
broken
Polo
ass
G, dude?
controllers.
You were definitely present for the whole conversation.
Oh no, I was because we made the plans here. Yeah.
See?
You're just what they call a letter after H, a letter before G, letter after G, number after 7, letter after Q.
Yeah.
Thank
guys
you.
do the math and put it
Thank
in the
you,
comments.
everyone.
Yeah, whoever
it's
was
gone.
listening to that,
Thank you,
please.
everyone. Thank you.
What was it?
Great execution.
I'm not going to say it in front of the camera.
You don't know.
We're going to let everybody else
You
figure
don't
it
know.
out.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Letter after G,
Uh,
number after 7, letter after Q. Brain it out.
Yeah, put it together, dude.
Brain it out.
It's hate you.
It's not you.
H82, right? Hate you.
2.
I meant you, not 2. I meant you.
After Q.
After Q.
PQ.
Uh-oh. All right.
There you go. You just have to put it into song for him. He's a musician.
Yeah.
I hate you. I figured it out.
Says
yeah,
the hater in you.
that was the dumbest way you could have ever called me a fucking hater. Now I actually am a hater because of how you called me a hater.
Well, just like Jared from Subway, you have AIDS, which makes you hater AIDS.
I'm actually I'm
have
Jared from
HIV
Subway
negative. I'm one of the
was-
few.
No,
How do you
he
pay
had
for your AIDS, dude?
he had yeah. How do you pay for your AIDS?
What? What the fuck are we talking
What the
about?
fuck? How many do you have?
I think he has 2 AIDS. He's like
That's
Jared from Subway.
craziness. Should be
Just
doing
2?
better if you had AIDS.
Dude, did you see P Diddy got arrested finally?
Yeah.
and he had like 1,000 bottles of
Dude.
Of lube.
lube and baby oil.
Yeah, that's so.
Oh my
They
god.
just came out and said what they're going to try and charge him for.
Did they?
What?
There's
They
like,
got video proof of his. What were they calling it? Fuck. What were they calling it?
racketeering.
No, the
Because
fucking.
that was one of them.
Yeah,
They
that
called
was
it
one of them.
fucking weird
That
ass
was life.
shit. I can't remember what they were calling it, but
I'll look it up.
Because he was using his company to do all this shit.
That's crazy. I love how the prosecutor or whatever was calling it a freak off.
that's what it was. Freak off. That's what I was trying to
freak-offs?
think of. Yeah, yeah. He literally said the word freak offs. He said we have video and photo evidence of the freak offs
The freak offs.
because that's what P Diddy called him.
And then 50 Cent posted right after he was with I can't think of her name. It's the lady from that zombie show. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He was with this lady
From iZombie.
No. It's it's
Walking
on
Dead.
Netflix, but it's I can't think what it's called.
Zombieland.
Something in I don't know. Calabasas.
Oh, Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. Yeah,
Yep.
he was taking. He said, "I'm living a happy life. I'm with Drew Barrymore, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube in my house."
With her, you might need 1,000 bottles of lube.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of
So
memes of
lady.
people were
Dried up.
bringing R. Kelly back into it too. They were like R. Kelly in his jail cell seeing P Diddy walk in.
I saw one of those too, and it was a GIF, and this dude was walking by, just giving him side eyes.
Yeah, just like looking at him.
Oh, that shit's so funny, dude. I can't wait to see what comes out about that. What if the Meek Mill thing's real?
It's fucked.
You know, there's going to be a huge ass documentary.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least,
Well, and they
at
got
least 3 of them.
They
Oh,
got
yeah.
like his phone and computers and shit, so they have to know like every like they. There's no
some
way
of
they
those-
deleted any of those videos.
Some of those agents are gonna be like, "This is gonna be hilarious," and they're gonna leak it online, and that's how we're gonna
Yeah.
find the videos and shit.
It's fucking wild it took this long.
No, honestly, that's what I was thinking.
It's so crazy too, because like, it makes you wonder how long the line goes, because like it started with R. Kelly a long ass time ago, but it wasn't just R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Diddy was having those parties, and it wasn't just Diddy at those parties. Like it makes you wonder how
Yeah, no, every
How many
celebrity
people
that's
are
on those
crazy?
videos are gonna get fucked.
freaky. They already did though.
True, they did.
Freak off.
Freak off.
That's so weird. Freak off.
Instead of Freaky Friday, it's Freak Off Friday.
Did any of you guys see that I doubt you would have. Any of you would have seen, but the
Yeah, I've
Coast
seen
Guard
it.
had its official hearing about what happened with the Ocean Gate sub that imploded last year, the
I
Titanic
saw
sub.
pictures of it, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't even hear about that. Ocean Gate sub.
Yeah, the one that had the fucking remote control
Oh yeah, no. I
that they were
didn't-
going down to see
Yeah.
the Titanic.
Yeah. What happened?
they found its tail section to confirm what happened, or they released a photo of it from when they did. That's pretty much it. Other than the fact that the thing was doomed from the start.
Yeah, and they did it again apparently, or are planning to do it again.
Yeah, they're planning to do it again.
I still every time someone brings that up, I think about how bad that must have been inside that little bubble.
Because
Yeah, you just know you're gonna die.
Yeah.
What if
Submarine was controlled by what, a PS4 controller?
A GameCube, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
GameCube looking controller.
Some kind of controller.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Take
definitely
it
would
back
hear
about
the
20 years.
I think the new one is supposed to be a PS like 4 or 5 controller.
Oh, so it should work.
Yeah,
why
it
not
should be
just put
alright.
a damn controller in there, like a regular one,
Or
Like
a,
with the
you know, a
steering
steering wheel.
yeah,
Yeah.
with buttons on it. You crazy? That seems nuts. At least give me a Wii controller with the steering wheel from Mario Kart, so I can act
Or
like I'm
maybe just
steering.
build it like a normal fucking submarine.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, what's the point of doing it? So, what's the point?
I don't know. I was the dude that made the Titanic movies. He apparently went down to the Mariana Trench and saw the Titanic at one point. And when the only video I've seen, he's in like this little ass black tube looking thing that he went down there. And so maybe like you can only use small objects, or else the pressure will fuck it up. I have no idea.
Hey, just because we're gonna get called out for this, the Mariana Trench and the Titanic are in two very different spots.
Well, he went to both places.
Yeah,
and he used this little black tube thing.
I don't know where either of those places are at. So.
Are they in separate? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the
Well,
Mariana Trench is somewhere in the Pacific,
Yeah.
and Titanic sank.
off
Wherever the fuck that
Atlantic
iceberg
or whatever.
was.
It sank like off the coast of Canada,
Really?
I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like 130 miles out from Canada.
Yeah, the Mariana, Mariana
Yeah, Mariana or Marianas
Trench. Yeah, that's where the Meg is living, underneath that fog.
It's
cloud.
That
the-
makes so much
Okay.
sense.
It's further down than Mount Everest is tall.
Well, Mount
How tall
Everest
is
isn't
Mount
that
Everest?
big.
How many miles or
Uh,
kilometers, whatever you want to say?
I only know it in feet, so it's
Oh.
About
28.
5,280
It's
feet.
like 28,000 feet or so.
So it's almost cruising altitude for an airplane.
Yeah.
That's like 5 miles. 28,000 feet?
What'd you say?
Yeah,
How tall is what? Everest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 28,000 feet.
That
And
doesn't seem like that high.
it is. Your current altitude is 1,200 feet above sea level.
It's 29,000 feet. You're super close. How'd you know that?
I know things. I
I
don't
know
know.
things.
And it's growing every year. That's why every time someone climbs Mount Everest and gets to the peak, they're the
Yeah, it grows by like a quarter of an inch every decade or so.
Well, it's all the dead bodies they're adding just to the mountain. Just gets bigger.
It's growing?
Yeah, it's
because
do you know how mountains work?
because
No.
the Indian continent pushed into the Asian
Racist.
continent. Well, it was still the continent.
Indian
Oh.
is not a continent.
Isn't
India-
India part of Asia? Or am I wrong about this?
You're right, but a long time ago they used to be two different places.
Yeah, and they collided. And it's just tectonic plates just pushing up and up and up and up.
They just keep going into each other. That's crazy.
I guess the tectonic plates aren't pushing up, but or are they? I can't remember.
They're
No
pushing
idea.
into each other, which is pushing up because there's so much to push.
But speaking of Indian, the guy that is like the nephew of the guy who the Redskins were based off of, the Washington Redskins, he was like, I want them to put his face back on the helmets. Because I want
That's-
him to be like recognized.
That's legit, bro.
Chief, it's got to be Chief something, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if
It
at
was
the
Chief something.
I wonder if at the time when they named the team, if it was literally to commemorate that dude.
It was. It was literally
They-
like an old picture of his face. They just like took all the facial features out.
And then, like the Redskins probably came from them too, huh? Like they probably were like, yeah, let's name it that.
Yeah.
That seems so nuts to go back on shit like that.
It's kind of a derogatory term, Redskin.
But if they created it and it's in commemoration of them,
Well, I don't think they created the term Redskin,
oh,
but they would.
I'm giving too
They
much
want
credit to
his
the
face to be this on the side of the helmets again.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe not called the Redskins, but
Now it's so stupid though. It's just Washington, right?
Commanders.
Commanders.
Yeah, it's
Yay!
stupid.
Sorry.
I never
Can't
liked
call themselves the Chiefs. They already got one of them, so.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was thinking it's weird to make the Redskins change their name, but not the Chiefs. Like,
But the Chiefs isn't really.
Yeah, I said this the other day too.
yeah, and I also feel like it was probably mostly the logo that was the problem.
Yeah, the Chiefs is just an arrowhead.
mhm.
True.
With literally just
They were
a
probably like,
KC on it.
Yeah,
Look at
got
these,
away
see
with-
the other
yeah.
one.
because
Focus on Washington.
Because the Cleveland Indians, they had to change theirs because they literally had a person with a strap with feathers coming off.
That's
the back.
another
yeah,
one.
and
Why
now
is that
they're
bad, though?
now they're the Browns, which I feel like isn't very much.
The Cleveland
Better.
Indians.
Well, okay, I'm thinking
That's a
football.
baseball team. Yeah,
But still, Cleveland Browns feels
But why are
a
they
little bit targeted.
why are they racing Native Americans though? That's what it feels like. If they're making the baseball team change their characters because it's a Native American.
Well, it's because we stole their land and put a baseball stadium there.
At least they're being commemorated. I don't know. That seems crazy.
Yeah, we gave them blankets with the plague on it.
And
at least
gave
they
us
had
plague.
blankets.
Yeah.
no, that's bad.
At least they had plague.
Yeah, at least they had sickness, dude. I mean, you're nothing without a little bit of struggle. Just kidding. They had all the struggle back then.
Yeah, yeah.
I think everybody really had all the struggle back then.
Yeah, there was this one.
Can you imagine having to conquer the land that they're defending? Like, that's just as much struggle as defending the land they're defending.
That's true. You get kidnapped and fucking imprisoned by a bunch of.
Just
hooligans.
imagine living before the convenience of indoor plumbing.
I don't use that anyway.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
You
I go outside all the time.
just got a mound of shit outside your house.
I just
Well, I
piss
mix it in fertilizer. You know.
Yeah.
I just piss under Alan's car, so
Oh my god, dude. I swear I'm gonna get one of those dash cams that turns on whenever there's movement. I'm gonna get one of those, and if I see you ever near my car, that's it.
You see him wobble out there at 3 a.m. every night, just drunk as fuck. Like,
he said he thinks he has an oil leak, and I said, no, I just pissed under your car.
Don't.
He said, you pissed on my car? And I said, no, I pissed under it.
pissed on your handle the one time. Just the one time. Just kidding.
You need to piss on. You need to piss on the handle of his car when it's like freezing cold out.
Yeah.
So it
Dude, I
freezes on there.
swear to God.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't care if I'm already late or if walking will kill me. I'm walking. I'm not touching that door.
You'll have to
You
eventually.
think you think it would freeze like yellow? Like I don't think you'd be
think
able to
it'd be
tell
pretty
by the
clear.
time.
I
'Cause
think
it's not gonna freeze right away. It'll
Yeah, but
drip
what if
off
it
a
like
little bit.
what if it like freezes into me? Then it's a real issue.
If it's-
Well, don't
No,
get that
that's
close.
cold.
That'd be cold as shit.
Yeah,
well,
like if
piss
you're
is
peeing, it's just an
98
icicle.
degrees. So if it's that cold to where you're pissing on something and it doesn't just warm up and trickle down the side, which I'll still
It'll
fucking
still
kill
kill you eventually.
you.
Though.
I'll
There's
still kill
residue on
you.
there. What would be hilarious is
You'll just have a puddle of piss by my car, which is even more.
actually, if it's that cold, it'll be frozen.
It'll
you'll
just
slip
be a
and fall,
puddle.
and you'll
Yeah,
in
it'll
the-
be a piss puddle.
Exactly.
You might even break that little layer that's on top, and then
That's-
just fresh pee on you.
That's why in the winter
It's like a little sprinkler.
you piss on people's
Get in that yellow
windshields.
shower.
Don't pee on people's windshields.
That's a way to fuck with somebody if it's like really cold for like several days in a row. It has to be like cold. You just stand on their hood, you take a quick piss, and you walk away, and next day their hood's or their windshield's covered in piss.
Do you remember the trend of like, it was like during COVID where people were like, oh yeah, if you just pour boiling water on your window, it'll defrost it. And then their windows were just
Oh,
fucking
no.
shattering.
Bro, you know how many people were pissed? I'm done with TikTok.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, literally.
Just gotta say. really cold and really hot don't mix well with
It wasn't.
glass.
There's been a few of those, not that one, but there's been a few of those where they're like, do this, and obviously going to turn out bad. But there's been a few times where I'm like, does that really work? And you look it up real quick, and like, oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I shouldn't have looked that up.
So you know how if you take boiling water out when it's like below zero out and toss it in the air, it just instantly turns to steam?
I don't know if that's real either. Is it real?
That's real.
It's
Yeah.
got to be like -40 or something like
No,
that.
I did it when it was like -15. But I've seen people who have attempted to do it where they'll just take a pot of boiling water and throw it up in the air, and then you watch boiling water fall back down on them, and you're just like, "Oh, you fucking idiot! What is it, like 30 degrees out, you moron?"
That would be hilarious. Dude, I thought it was funny. Prince was watching you talk. He was looking over like he was understanding what you were saying.
I bet cats
does.
understand us.
I think so. Sometimes I feel like they learn English. I'll tell like Captain to go lay down or something. He'll literally turn around, walk away, and lay down right next to us.
It's part of their brains because they were worshipped in ancient Egypt
Fair.
and they commanded the Egyptians what to do. So like they know English.
I was trying to get Lilo to attack a
Egyptians didn't know
spider
English.
today, but
Ash would have.
But they do.
Ash
They know
would've
all
if she
languages
saw it.
because
Lilo
cats are
would've if she
alien.
saw it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Cats are alien. Look at this motherfucker.
I don't work that back around because that was dumb as fuck for me to say. You're right. They don't know English.
But they know cat.
You see too many movies. Yeah,
They
true,
do know
cat.
meow.
Maybe they take in all languages and they just revert it back to meow. They know all languages. I think you're onto something.
What do you think the aliens
Just figured it
speak
out.
like Turkish?
Like, they probably speak
What?
alienese, dude. They speak whatever.
Alienese?
Yeah, whatever it is up there. Have you seen Asian people? I mean, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. But it's there.
Actually, no, I don't think I've ever seen one single Asian person in my life.
Pretty alien-like. It was spaced out.
Ow.
What do you mean? They got the slanted
Aliens can
eyes.
open their eyes.
They're not
Aliens
exactly
can open their
gray.
eyes.
I'll show you an Asian that can't open their eyes.
You can't blindfold them with floss.
Some of them you could, dude. They'd be like, "Oh fuck, I can't see over it." I'm like,
No, I
He
was
was talking
talking
about
about the
aliens.
Either way, it's still bad.
but
Either way.
they're still pretty like sideways. They're pretty like
What aliens have you seen?
the gray ones, dude. You know the short little gray ones with the big heads.
There's multiple different aliens. You got the gray ones.
and then there's
Marvin.
the white light ones.
Yeah,
Marvin
there
the
was
Martian.
Alien and then Aliens and then
There's the
a
lizard
few
folk.
a few really shitty Alien movies, and I hear the last Alien movie's okay.
The last two Alien movies, Covenant and whatever the fuck.
Romulus.
Nope, the one before that.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. But
Covenant and whatever it is. Great fucking movies. Haven't seen Romulus yet, but yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it really bad.
Thought about going to the movie theater today, but
You had too much time on your hands, dude.
I went to the grocery store and said, "Fuck, I'm not doing anything for the rest of the day."
I went to FedEx today because I had to ship something out for my job. They charged me $40 to ship.
You
something,
had to
dude.
ship something out for your job?
Yeah, because it was a broken device and you have to send it into the manufacturer so they can fix it. But they charged me $40 to ship this thing out.
Just charge it to your card.
I was pissed.
Charge it to your business card.
I need one of those. No, I pay for it and then I get
Reimbursed.
Yeah.
bitch, you
Stupid shit.
better.
Bitch, you better. That's right.
Better give my goddamn money.
Marty. Sorry, can you see out of those eyes over there?
Yeah, Mr. White Man with your
Mr.
squinty
Alien.
eyes.
Why'd you have to go back to it? Why? Why? We're moving on.
We
Why?
were. He said, "Whoa." A fucking sumo wrestler.
Oh, shit.
Jesus,
there's a-
fucking trying to break a hole in your wall.
There's a wall there, buddy.
There's a fucking hole in the wall. It's a
smacking
dirty
into it.
free for all.
Was that your elbow or your
That
head?
was my elbow.
Oh.
Yesterday it was my head. Another weird thing about cats is they only meow at humans. They just like at each other,
I think no.
chirp at each other. I've never
I've
heard them
heard
meow at
cats
each other.
meow at each other.
Have you? I heard them go like.
I also
Like
today
crazy.
saw a cat meowing at a Lego cat because he wouldn't high five him. He wouldn't
What?
dap him up.
You watch too much TikTok.
It was Instagram. I don't watch
Oh.
TikTok.
I don't even think he has TikTok.
I do.
Everyone
You have
has
TikTok?
I'm
now?
following Us Being Us Pod on TikTok, actually.
Yeah, go follow us being us pod.
When did you make a TikTok?
I've had one.
Everyone
I
has.
just don't
TikTok.
get on it.
Exactly.
I want the Chinese to steal my information, just not to know very much about it.
Your information probably isn't worth that much.
It's still weird.
It's gonna be worth a lot.
It's still weird that they listen to you. It is. It is. Worth
I mean,
a lot.
yeah.
That's why they sell your information.
I mean, I
constantly.
took Chinese, so I think my information was stolen just from that class alone.
What Chinese do you know?
Ni hao.
What's that mean?
Hello. Zai Jian.
What does that mean?
You're welcome. Xie xie.
Shishi?
Xie xie.
Shitty?
Are you pronouncing that right?
Xie xie. Yeah.
What does that mean? Shio
You pronounced it
Means thank
differently
you.
everry single time you said it.
Shio? Shio. What's that mean?
Thank you.
Shio.
Chia.
Shitty walk.
E-R Sansa Wu Liu Chi Ba Jio Dien.
You got a great recall. Memory recall.
Isha E, Isha R, Isha San, Isha Se.
What are these, the numbers?
1 through 13.
Those
That
one
was
through
14.
4.
Oh,
How would you have gotten to 13? He said...
I only saw. I wasn't really listening. I was watching fingers, but I missed a finger.
I didn't want to
Fair
keep
enough. He did
counting. It
switch
feels
hands.
like after 13, it's like people stop caring.
Why? What's wrong? I feel like after 19, people stop caring because then it just changes.
Well, with Chinese, it's like, so it's 1 through 10, and then to go to 100, you say 2, S, and then the other numbers.
Kinda
So
like
like there's
Spanish,
only
it's-
1 to 10, and then it's the same.
Every 10, it's like a different. You got 20 for 20 or trece or
Yeah,
whatever
see,
for
even
30.
that's different, though.
Yeah.
They're adding other letters. Like, to say 20, you just say 2, sh.
Oh, really?
And then to say 21, you just say 2, sh. 1.
Whatever
Yeah.
one.
Counting in French is really stupid. Like they don't say.
Wah, la, da,
They
da.
don't- I can't remember the numbers, but they say like as 101, they'll say like 11 plus or 10 plus 1 plus 100 or something. It's the most roundabout way of saying a fucking number you can
Kinda
have.
like Roman numerals.
their
I mean, it
language
is a
just-
romantic language, so
I guess that's
Very
every
romantic.
language.
What's your guys' favorite number?
13.
Oddly enough, 33.
All right, Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I'm a 7 guy.
9.
You racist.
We have to cut that. by the way.
was coming. Should have known that was
I'm
coming.
gonna put a bar in front of his arm.
My last name is
We,
German.
no, we actually have to cut. We can't have.
Why?
You can't have that on the internet.
It's historical.
No, you can't. You can't do
I'm
that.
pretty sure
It's
Hitler is
literally
on the
historical. I'm very sure I've seen at least 3 videos today of like that.
internet. You kind of have like this.
Madness does that gesture every Monday.
He's blind. They don't know who that is.
I could be blind.
You're not.
You could be
Take
blind.
off his
though.
Now I am.
If you put on just sunglasses and give you a stick, people would be like, "Hey, let me help you out."
Have you seen those videos of people doing that shit?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Okay. Okay. Can we actually do that though? Can we actually just give Austin a pair of like really dark sunglasses and a cane and like put him downtown and film him and see what happens?
If they're not prescription sunglasses, actually, I'd be fucked.
can we do
People
this?
actually run into people.
I actually
Sorry,
would
I just
smack
became
people.
blind.
It would be even funnier if he had sunglasses on over his glasses, and he was using the walking stick.
Now
would be
just
like-
just the sunglasses. Just a
What if
really
it's my glasses
dark
over the
sunglass-
sunglasses? Then it would be even funnier
Isn't
because
that what
people
you
would
just said?
know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You said over?
Yeah,
I thought
over
you
your
said
glasses.
like under.
Yeah.
No,
No, the glass,
Oh.
my regular glasses over the sunglasses, so like people can see my glasses.
Like, why does he have this stick? What is he?
What the fuck?
Just keep walking. Send you down there on a Saturday.
I'm just a
At the home
street
game?
performer. Give me a washboard. I can be that guy that's always down there.
That would be even funnier. Go downtown as a blind guy and just start impressing the shit out of people walking up, and they're like, and you like, I don't know what you can do. You grab a basketball from somebody, shoot it, keep walking.
Walks up to a girl.
They're like, oh, jeez,
What was that?
that's sexual harassment. What was that?
26.
There's a 30% chance that it's already raining.
C.
No, act like you're trying to open a door.
Just keep turning it. Why won't it open?
Holding a $5 bill. Here's my cover.
That's fun. Think blind people get free drinks when they go places?
No.
No.
We're to go sit at a bar?
No.
Blind?
I'm sure they
Not
probably
even
don't
one?
even put alcohol in the drinks they give them. Because how the fuck are they gonna know?
The taste
You can feel
might-
alcohol even without seeing it.
Yeah, but they're not going to see double. That's for sure.
What about the taste? I guess if there's soda in it, you can't really.
You'll
never
fucking
know.
had a drink at one of the bars downtown.
You're right.
Depends where you go, really.
It's not too bad downtown. I feel like it's getting a lot of buildings though. There's so many fucking buildings getting put up.
And what are they gonna do? Come back and find the person that served them?
It was that guy that sounded like. Damn.
Hey,
That's a
did you
good
serve
point.
me earlier? No, sir,
No.
I did not.
Yeah, just
Absolutely not.
couldn't
I
have
just-
been me.
I just moved here, actually.
I'm not even a bartender. I don't know. I'm just here enjoying the time.
But I can help you out. So what would you like? All over again. Can they tip? They can't tip.
Yeah.
How do you pay with money?
There's this thing.
How
what
would
do
you know
mean,
how much you have?
pay with money?
How do you know how much money you have? How can you count cash? How do you pay with cash?
You can definitely count cash because you can feel the difference between coins,
No.
especially if you're blind.
Yeah, coins. We're paying. We're talking cash.
Yeah, like if it's dollar bills, I mean, you just ask the person next to you if they screwed you or not.
Oh, no, hey, how much money do I got? You just pull out a full 1,000.
Dude, that takes a... So, like, if they ask for their change back, okay, and you give them their change, of course, dollar bills, but then you take, like, a $5 out of there, you know? That takes a real son of a bitch.
Yeah,
to do that.
switch it with the one. Sorry, sir, we actually only have pennies, so just hand him a
click,
bag
click,
of pennies.
Hell no.
Hear that jingle? Does that sound like $5?
5,000 pennies.
That's terrible.
Man, that's so bad. Maybe you could ask the bank to embroider
Did
your
you
money.
I don't know. I
Hold
think
on.
that's why when you're blind, you
Hold
have to
on.
have friends.
Did you say 5,000 pennies?
Yeah,
How much do you think that is?
$5.
500.
Is it 500?
5,000 is
There's a-
50.
There's 100 pennies.
See, I was
in
doing the math
$1.
in my head and it didn't really sound right.
Everything adds up to 100, my guy.
Right?
Yeah,
$50.
$50.
$5,000.
$500.
5,000
$500.
pennies.
It's at 500. Oh, it
Five-
doesn't matter.
5,000 would have to be $50, right?
Well, there's 10...
Yeah, it'd be
There's
50
10 100s and a
It's
thousand.
$50. You're right. Put some respect on his name. Dude, don't
Hey.
touch my cat like that.
Yeah, don't
That's
touch our
hard.
cat like that.
His face is like, what the hell? He's staring at my finger. He's like, don't you do that again.
He doesn't take well to disrespect, dude. He'll walk away. He farts sometimes and leaves the room. He makes me so mad. I'll be laying here chilling, watching TV, and he'll be laying there with me, and he'll literally just get up out of nowhere and walk out, and I'll be like,
You That was Ethan. He has ghost powers. He sneaks over here every once in a while.
It's not ghost powers. It's like an airbender. I just send the
Yeah,
bubble
you just.
all the way
have you guys
over.
ever played this? You haven't, but the South Park game does that. You can fart into your hand and send it someone's way. That's a long distance, dude, to travel.
takes a lot of concentration. Usually
Just
have
like
to,
Germany.
Do you know you can actually trap your fart in a jar? What'd you just say?
That wasn't very kosher of me.
Dude, you're so anti-Semitic. This is crazy.
It was there, dude.
I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
I'm feeling Kanye West tonight.
I
That's
guess
my
so.
vibes today.
Feeling like yay.
What? What'd you
Feeling like
say?
yay.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm feeling like yay.
Except he missed some syllables in there.
Yeah, a little bit. Syllables.
Just a couple
Syllables.
syllables.
Can't label me.
Dude, did you see Juicy J made a jazz remix of Slob on My Knob?
No.
It was
No.
fire.
All you hear is trumpets.
That line, that statement there is ridiculous. Did
No, it
Juicy
is.
J made a jazz version of Slob on My Knob.
Dude, you have to
It's
listen
phenomenal.
to it. You have to listen to it. The whole crowd was singing like perfectly on tune with it.
Is
it
Juicy
like
J rapping too?
It wasn't rapping, it was jazz.
I mean, those jazz instruments. Was he saying the words?
Yes, but slow.
So it was like a slow, soft jazz.
Yeah.
Nice.
Slob on my knob.
A little bit faster than that, but
Oh.
there was
Slob on my
no
knob,
there was
like
no
corn on the cob.
there was no snapping.
Yeah, give me a dick. I don't know what he says.
Slob on my knob like
we-
corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Ferg is the name. The bullet's in the chain.
All right.
Ferg is the name.
Yeah, because it's ASAP Ferg.
He's in that song? He's not in that song.
Yes, he is.
What?
Look it up, dude. Ferg is the name.
Isn't Slob on My Knob like from the 90s?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
That
dude.
does not sound like a 90s song.
It
but
does sound like. I'm pretty sure that's from like 3-6 Mafia. Yeah. It's from. It's called Tear the Club Up. Song by Tear the Club Up, Thugs, and 3-6 Mafia. That's a crazy name. Their name is Tear the Club Up, Thugs. That's a rap group. But yeah, dude,
I
this is
respect it.
the song originally came out with that, and then there's a ASAP Ferg one. Dude, I'm so off on the culture. I've heard this song. I know. That
You've
verse.
heard the song,
I
yeah.
know that verse.
Everybody's heard the fucking song.
Oh, that's Plain Jane by ASAP Ferg.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Hey,
Plain Jane.
Ethan, do you have any fucking idea what they're talking
No,
about?
not really.
It was
Yeah,
just a
how you doing
remix.
over there, man?
And then Juicy J made a jazz version of it.
You're pretty black compared to them, dude. You know things.
Oh, I was like, I don't think so.
Color-wise, not at all. But
I know a little bit of culture.
otherwise, you know way more than that.
I know a little bit of hip culture, a little bit of hop culture.
Well,
Yeah,
he's a rap guy.
He's
you
a
know,
rap guy.
that's his music.
You've heard these names before, though, right? You're like
Yeah,
40. You
Post
should know
Malone's
these
country
names.
album
You're
has.
like 40.
Juicy J is your era, dude.
I guess I don't know Juicy J. Never mind. Sorry. I know the
Juicy
song.
J. Do you know 3-6 Mafia?
Nope.
I'm sure that he
You know
has
the
songs
songs.
that I would know,
Yeah.
but I don't know him. I'm like that with a
Yeah,
lot
what's
of
the
different
big
artists.
song?
Honestly, I feel like none of us
No, that's
actually
Jesse
know him.
J.
Do you guys,
Were you thinking of
Dante,
Domino?
you know him on a personal
No.
level?
I do. I've met him a few times.
Is that your cuz?
No.
Lil
That's
Cuzzo?
racist. That's racist, sir.
Sorry, I was trying to
You
pull
know who-
Michael Scott there
Do you know Lil Jon? Michael Scott.
Who doesn't know Lil Jon?
from the Office.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
knew
Lil
that.
Jon, yeah.
I didn't know. I
That's
was just making
surprising. Do you know Lil Jon?
Yeah,
Okay.
Only because of
Name one
references.
song.
Roses.
I don't know that song. Name another song.
I only know Roses.
Shots.
Shot.
Oh.
Shot. What the fuck?
From
is
the
Roses?
windows to the walls.
Yeah, I know that one too.
Do the sweat
That's
drops
Lil
down
Jon?
my balls.
Cool.
It's Lil Jon.
Hold on, I need to look up to make sure.
As long as everybody knows Lonely Island, we're good.
Oh,
I only know black people, so I mean, sorry.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're basically black people. They were a
Fuck
whole
you.
part of that culture.
It's supposed to be funny.
As he's sitting in a room with 4 white people.
Fair point.
You know what? Your white is really showing right now. Calm
Yeah,
down.
fuck. I do
You know what?
Lonely
I
Island.
was wrong. Roses is by Saint John, not Lil John.
So you didn't even say
Was that a church song?
That seems completely different vibe than
Yeah, it
Lil
does.
Jon.
Wait, you guys talk about Guns N' Roses?
yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna sing a song, but I don't think Guns N' Roses sang it. So
Are you the piano man?
No, that's Billy Joel.
That
yeah,
is
but you
Billy
said
Joel.
sing us a song.
Dudunks. That was a good one, actually. So.
Pretty violent, dude.
That's Alan's version of Dunance.
Hey, that's not funny. I haven't seen this dude in like a week. I went under my and like he wasn't home last night, I guess. I went under my bed to make sure my shotgun was still there.
Oh my god.
I literally in my head I was like, I hope it's still there.
I hope he's okay.
Cause like it was.
What'd you think you did?
Okay, here's the thing. It was like 11 o'clock at night. Red Robin closes at 10. Okay, I figured he'd be home by then, and it was a weekday. It's a Monday. Okay, it's like I don't know.
It was a Monday.
It was
I was
last
gonna say-
night.
It was last night. Yeah, I did get home late last night.
I was gonna say he stayed last week to do training.
That's so funny.
Super
yeah,
late,
you
but
you wouldn't have known that because I probably hadn't told you. But yeah, I've been.
Did you move it?
No, I didn't move. It's still there.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if you hit it again.
It's just like, well, I didn't hide it
I
from
know.
him.
Wow.
I just put it under my bed just in case I can shoot it. And
he
shoot
hit
it or
all the
something.
shells. But
It's not
They're
loaded.
actually just up in the closet, which makes no sense.
don't say that.
yeah, because now you can't.
But here's the thing, like,
If an intruder comes,
That's
in,
where we
you're
keep our
fucked.
Charmin, dude.
actually, I do have some self-defense shells downstairs with me, just in case. But
Since we don't stand your ground,
I
fucking
do care
laws.
about you, obviously. Okay. Yeah,
just
I don't know
making sure
why.
you're
It's just
okay.
in my head. I'm like,
You don't
I
even
should probably check to make sure it's still
You don't
there.
even smoke weed, dude. That paranoia was purely just Ethan being Ethan.
That's just him, like being a good friend.
Looking
Paranoia.
out for you, dude.
I love you, man. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have brought it up on the podcast, but like,
No, it's
you know,
it's
it
great
was-
thing.
it's like,
I can cut it if you want. We can mark it.
no, it doesn't matter. I guess it's more up to him than me. But
Cool.
anyways, yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Still drinking Oktoberfest over there, huh?
Yeah, bro. Finishing the pack. It's actually really good this year. I had one the other day, and I tasted a little bit of the pumpkin. It shocked the shit out of me. I was like, oh.
Well,
that's
fuck.
what
If you
it's
need to
supposed
taste more
like.
pumpkin, we can just cut some up.
Oh,
Fucking
you-
throw them in there.
that's true.
We have a separate I think I told you about this
What?
the other day.
a separate pumpkin.
Plant, yeah. Because the leaves are different. So I think they're going to be different colored pumpkins. They might actually be orange instead of white.
It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy if you could
Well,
get
do
some
they-
baking pumpkins? We need them.
Do they not change to
Baked
orange?
pumpkins.
Yeah.
No,
I
those
do.
They're just white.
like pumpkin pie.
She makes.
No, I baked
She turns
the
it into
pumpkin.
puree.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's what we wanted to do because Archie loves pumpkin.
He's obsessed with pumpkin. from
Loves
what I heard.
pumpkin. We wanted to turn it into a puree.
I feel like you can use regular pumpkins though, right? Or does it have to be baking pumpkins? You can use regular pumpkins.
Only
Is there a
baking
difference?
Yeah, 'cause the
pumpkins
baking
best
ones are
for
small.
pies.
Yeah. See, we don't
the
really
fuck
want a
is a
pie. We
baking
just
pumpkin?
we just
A
want the
baking
pumpkin
is
because
literally
it's
just
good
those
for.
small ones, those small orange ones you see at the store. The
Ah,
long stems. It's a baking pumpkin.
Why can't you just use any other pumpkin?
I think
It's
you
still
can.
a fucking pumpkin.
You
Different
probably can.
taste.
Yeah, I think there might be sweeter. Probably modified.
There are like
GMO'd.
apples that are specifically bred to be better for baking than for like.
Granny
oh, yeah,
Smiths.
Yeah, Granny
I
Smiths.
breed apples.
You know, apples are completely fake. Any apple that you not completely fake, but any apple that's sweet that you tasted is been genetically modified.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been changed.
Well, the existence of limes shouldn't be possible, or it shouldn't.
Be a thing
Like
either.
limes aren't natural. We engineered them.
I didn't know
They're a
that.
crossbreed between something. I think lemons and oranges, or
Really?
it's something like that. I'm probably wrong, but lime
It's
lime
something like
shouldn't
that.
exist.
I saw a great way to peel an apple in like 3 seconds.
How is that?
You get this giant like water jug and you put the apple in it and you fill it up with water and then you put a razor blade in it and you just shake it.
That won't work.
Yeah, dude, try that out. Tell me how it works. Hopefully, it doesn't get stuck in the apple. If it does, you gotta take a picture. A razor blade. I'm so confused. You put an apple.
Stop
in
doing that
water,
motion.
And you throw a razor blade.
That's the
in it?
videos I saw, okay?
You're watching too many videos.
That's fake.
I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna fucking prove you guys wrong.
Okay, please film
I
it.
hope you do.
Please film it. That's content.
I will. I'll steal a box cutter blade from work because I don't have an actual razor blade.
I got you.
But that's like the same.
I got razor blades.
See, I don't have like it's like
should
you have
have
like
those
the
too.
actual razor blades.
Yeah. I have a straight razor.
Why?
It came in that beard pack that Abby got me for Christmas one year.
Does it work? Have you used it?
I have not. I didn't think I had blades. Like, no, I didn't think.
Thought Alan took them all.
I was trying to think of something and you did it. You fucking put it there.
I hear it's better in a warm bath. So. I thought I didn't have, like, it didn't come with razor blades for the straight razor, but it did. I just missed the package.
Are you a little
you.
scared of it? Of the straight blade?
I'd be
The one?
scared as shit of that.
I'm a little scared of those. If I were to get one, I'd be like,
I don't think I'd be scared of it. I've never gotten one. I don't shave often.
fair.
You know?
Obviously.
They're just so sharp. I can't lie. When I'm at the barbershop and the dude pulls out the blade, I'm like,
Oh, you're like a barbershop,
go.
dude.
yeah,
I've seen,
sometimes.
yeah, I've
what
seen
kind of
people get
swing
like
line
their
it up?
ears cut by that shit.
Yeah,
fuck
they
no.
will fuck you up if they don't know what they're doing.
I've been
But when
I've
you
been
get lined up at my barbershop, they do shit like that. What were
I've
you
been
gonna say?
scared of straight razors ever since my brother did a performance in Sweeney Todd.
Great fucking musical. Love that musical.
It is a really good one.
I always forget how
What
much
happens
of a
in
nerd
Sweeney
you guys are.
Todd?
But
All right,
you played
so
in it?
No, my brother.
Oh, your brother did.
You
Yeah.
were in that, weren't you?
Yes,
I thought so.
I did this musical. Okay. So Sweeney Todd is about
Who
this
are you?
barber in old time England or whatever, and he makes a deal with
The
this.
devil?
No, it's a restaurant. They used to make like meat pies back in the day because
I can already see where this is going.
it just had all the nutrients and whatever they needed. And anytime someone would come up to get a shaving, he would kill him, put him down the chute, and they would turn the people into the meat pies.
I knew this was a Hansel and Gretel situation.
And
I've heard this before.
they got really famous because, well, the
Was this a
restaurant-
real thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a musical. It's,
Well, you said they
yeah.
got really famous, so I wasn't sure if you meant in the musical or
Yes,
like
the
this actually
restaurant-
happened and they got really famous, so that's why there's a musical.
No, the restaurant got really big because they had the best meat pies in England. So
And then they ran out of people in England.
no, they killed some major people. There's more to the story, but
Yeah.
like,
That's the
It's-
gist of it.
yeah,
I'm getting it.
it was.
It's a really good play.
So he killed him with razor blades?
yeah, because he was a barber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight razors. Yeah.
Yep,
That shit's crazy. Who'd you play?
I was a background character, but I did start the show off with a solo.
Hey, did he have a name?
No, it's just like it's that first part where you grab everybody's attention. I had to be really strong and really loud, and it
You always
was
had this amazing voice.
no.
You're out there like, oh.
No.
What
I
do you
don't know
think,
why
Austin?
she picked me, but she did.
What are you thinking?
I'm just thinking I have another joke, but it's also really bad.
What is it, dude?
Hear
Let it burn.
Let's hear it.
Well, Alan didn't steal his straight razor blades because they're straight razor blades.
Oh. You need gay razor blades. How those work? I hope they're not curved because that would
They're
suck.
just rainbow.
like some
they're
serrated-
rainbow razor blades.
Rainbow colored.
I was like, if they're serrated blades, that'd be bad. That's just a mess at that point.
That is what they would be, right?
They'd have to be.
I don't only go one way.
We go all
That was
the
bad.
ways.
That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. That was horrible.
Guess what? It's a double-sided blade. There's the blade on the other side too.
Case.
That just sounds like a
blade.
stiletto at that point.
What?
Those things
Of
are
course.
dangerous.
Of course, Alan says stiletto.
Those things are dangerous.
That's such a crazy idea for a shoe. Let's fucking walk around on
No, it's-
stilts.
A stiletto is a knife. Or it
Stiletto
might-
is a high heel, isn't
It
it?
might be both.
A stiletto's a knife.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's
a
a-
knife.
It's a short dagger that's sharp on both sides.
Hold it up.
It's a short, thin dagger.
Ooh. This actually makes me think of a Ninja Turtle thing I saw.
Okay.
So, Splinter,
He just died.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Master Splinter. It's the voice, the old voice.
Mm-hmm.
the guy who plays Darth Vader? Too?
No,
different guy?
Different
okay,
guy.
sorry. I didn't
White
know.
guy.
I didn't
Austin,
know.
I've never noticed
That's
this
what
about
it
you
is.
before, but your frown looked exactly like Morty's confused face in Rick and Morty. Like when his lips do that like curvy thing.
His lips were very curvy.
He was like I
I don't
never
think he can do
noticed
it on
that
his own.
before.
You got a Hitler stash, dude. You could do it.
How is that a Hitler stash?
This is in no way,
I'm
shape, or
saying
form
it
a
could
Hitler
be
stash.
a Hitler stash. You shave off those two sides, you got your fucking.
Yeah, well, that's how every
Initial
fucking
right there.
mustache works. You
Yeah,
fucking
but
idiot.
yours looks. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like that.
What we'd have to do though, we shave it off and then we'd have to like push the hairs
Part,
back to the
yeah,
middle.
brush
yeah,
them
you
back
have
together.
to fucking.
I have the same thing.
Mine
It's
doesn't
just-
do that.
My lip is a lot more curved
So
than I
if you-
feel like Hitler's
If
was.
you grew yours out, yours would be a Hitler stash.
Yeah, it probably would, because it'd be thick right there.
Why the fuck are we talking so
yeah,
much
because my
about
upper
Nazis
lip's more
tonight?
curved, so like the hair grows around it.
Yep.
Your upper lip's like straight, so that's where you get the Hitler stash in.
No, I'm pretty sure you have a Hitler mouth, dude. He was very white.
That's a very odd thing
He
to
didn't have
say.
a- he
You
didn't
have
have a-
Hitler's mouth.
He didn't have a black person mouth. My lips are too big for a Hitler stash. It would
What the fuck do you think you
I
are,
just look
Steve
like
Harvey?
Michael Jordan, dude. I'd be like, Michael Jordan had a Hitler stash. Okay, moving on. What were you saying, dude?
I mean, Hitler could have been reincarnated
I-
as Michael Jordan.
It was something about Ninja Turtles, but I don't.
Master
remember.
Splinter.
Master Splinter.
Oh, so like he gave each turtle a weapon that is the opposite of their like personality. So he gave Raphael, the most hot-headed Ninja Turtle, right? The daggers or whatnot. And the daggers are actually, or whatever they are, I guess they're not really daggers, but like you can't, they're made for defense and not offense. So like he would be the most willing to go on to offense and just try and slash people or whatever.
Okay.
And then Michelangelo, he's the most, so he has ADHD basically. He's all over the place. He never focuses type of thing. He gave him the nunchucks where you have to focus on what you're doing. Otherwise you're going to hit yourself or mess up and whatever. And then Leonardo, is he the smartest one?
Yeah, he's a smart one.
He's the one with the staff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, shit, what is it? He gave him the staff because he has the most control. Like, he knows that he's not going to hurt somebody or whatnot. No, not him. Sorry. I don't know why he gave him the staff. I'm going to skip Leonardo. Donatello, he is like the leader, and he's the only one that has something that can actually slice or cut something. And because he knew that he wouldn't,
Do it on.
like, he wouldn't use it to destroy.
I thought
Use the swords to destroy.
Donatello was the purple one.
Maybe I got those backwards.
Those guys big.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Well,
But also, they needed something to cut their pizzas if they weren't cut right.
The sword.
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw a video that described it way better, but like, it was pretty
It
cool
sounds pretty-
watching it in the moment.
I can't lie. Anytime I see some of those like comic book or like old cartoon explanations on YouTube, I always stop and I click on them and watch them real quick.
Going down that rabbit hole, aren't you?
Yeah, dude, I like it. I honestly like comic books. I never read them, but I like the explanations of them when they like explain them out or whatever.
Anything that really ends in the word books is
Not
just
for
not
you.
it.
For somebody who has as good as an imagination as you do, it's a shame that you don't read. It's a shame.
I could probably write a book
Please write a book.
with my imagination.
Write a
but
book. Yes.
Reading it's
I'd love
just
to
like,
see it, dude.
I actually don't imagine anything when I'm reading a book, which is the problem. I don't see shit going on in my head.
That's fair. Like
I'm
it's
just
just
like-
shit popping up.
I see shit and it's like, I wish I was doing this instead.
Because you got to read for like 10 minutes and then you'll get into the story.
No.
You got to like
False.
just
Never
focus for
happened.
a little bit. And
I
then
read
you'll
for 10 minutes.
eventually-
I'm still on the first page.
I read for 10 minutes, I'm fucking asleep.
Fucking illiterate.
That's fair. That's why. Yeah, me too. That's why I listen to them. I started listening to them when I drive. But
That's smart. This is like, do you use like Audible or something?
yeah, I use Audible.
Whoa, hold on. Not sponsored. Yo.
They don't sponsor anybody, but Audible.
They
Audible-
sponsor.
Actually, they do.
Yeah, the Audible sponsors a lot of people. They'll sponsor podcasts
Small town murder.
to
Yeah,
only
oh,
be
shit.
on
Crime and
their
sports.
platform.
Your stupid opinions.
Fuck Audible.
All made by the same people. So yes, they are a sponsor.
But
But
whatever.
damn.
Yeah, dude, I like listening to them better. Because then I do fall asleep if I sit there and read it.
They just feel so long.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to comprehend when I hear someone else saying it too.
Same.
Like when I'm reading it, I don't comprehend it as well.
It's a lot easier for me to comprehend it also
slow.
if I see it in a movie.
I think it's more just because we
If
have
I
so
see
much
them do
fucking.
it.
We have so much like distractions. Like we got our vape, we got our phone, we got the TV. We also have other
ADHD.
shit to go do. And like so like when you sit down to read a book, you're constantly thinking about, well, what's my phone doing? Or you're thinking about whatever the fuck. There's just so many distractions.
I mean,
now, it kinda makes sense.
I read a lot, but I've also been listening to audiobooks more. Of like books I used to read that just I don't have anymore. It's easy to do either for me. Like if I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm usually playing video games or something. But if I'm reading, it's just that like time I just want to be alone, just get out of my head and escape.
What kind of books are you reading?
I've been reading the Halo books.
Oh damn. You're such a nerd.
Of course.
He's probably playing the Halo game while he's listening to the book being read to him. He's like, I'm at the same part. What happens next?
Well, he's in his own Master Chief outfit.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I'm reading a different book series, but no free shout-outs, so I'm not going to announce it.
The only books I've ever read out of my own volition were the 39 Clues books.
39 Clues?
Yes, they were fire.
It's the book that has all the skulls on the cover.
It was a giant mystery. I actually read like a big part of the series. There was a lot of fucking books.
Okay.
But I was in like middle school when I read those. But that's the only ones I've ever like, unless it was for like a class. Like fucking Animal Farm. I mean, I was supposed to read that, never did. To Kill a Mockingbird, we watched the movie. So.
Oh, dude, To Kill a Mockingbird is a great book, though.
Is that the one where they shoot the dude in the back of the head at sunset?
No,
that's of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men, did that one
that
too.
one's funny. I read that one.
Yeah, the movie was funny too.
Movie was funny. Started hugging the dogs.
My school,
He's killing dogs. It's hilarious.
Squeezing too hard.
my school had a thing where like the class that read the most pages, and did you ever have to like read a book and then take a test on it in the computer room when you finished reading it?
Yeah.
You did that? Okay. So like whoever had like the most pages read from those tests that they took would get like a day off school and a pizza party.
Oh, what?
So I made sure to read like
excessive.
Yeah, see, I just told my mom I was sick and made her order pizza.
Fair point. I did that so many times. Told my grandma, I was like, I don't want to go to school today. Or like, I just don't feel good. And then that night, I was like, can we get pizza? I want some pizza.
I could never say I just don't want to go to school today, but I would be like, yeah, I'm sick.
Yeah, if I
can't say
tried
ever said
that, my
either,
dad
but
would
I was
hit
sick.
me and say, "No, you're going to school. Come on."
There was one time I actually was sick as fuck, but I had a math test in my first period. And my mom was like, no, you have a test. I know you're just faking it. You're going to fucking school. I go to school. I'm sitting on the steps before school starts because like I'm waiting for classes to start or whatever. And I'm just laying there. I'm like, oh my fucking God, I'm going to puke. I'm going to puke. And I keep texting my mom and she's like, just try to make it through math, whatever, and then we'll talk about it from there. I fucking make it through the math test, have my head down on my desk the whole time. Fucking go to the bathroom, puke, go to the nurse. She's like, yeah, you are fucking white as shit. You need to go home. She calls my mom. And my mom was like, I told you I wasn't fucking lying. And she said, shut the fuck, you're always fucking lying.
Yeah, you're the boy who cried wolf, motherfucker.
But I got sent home after first period.
That's
and
another
I
good
took
book.
the test and failed it.
Never read it.
Failed the shit out of that test because I could not focus. I literally bullshitted through every answer. It was like, can I go to the bathroom?
Whole test, he was trying not to puke.
Literally the
He
entire
just writes
time.
down answer.
X equals
Please don't do that.
Y.
I forgot about that game. We haven't done that in a while. Make Alan puke.
Yeah.
Try to make me puke.
Try to make Alan puke. I don't remember what the last one was. I think we were talking about. I don't remember what it was. Who knows?
There was a lot of things.
That was it was the
Yeah.
the guy eating the kidney.
Nom
stone.
nom nom.
It was more like crunch, crunch, crunch.
Damn, I was
Slob on my kidney stone.
I was gonna ask you guys a question today, but obviously now I know what it is. Austin would fight the chimpanzee.
Yeah.
I was like, would you ever?
That was literally your question?
No, it was if you went over to someone's house and they had a chimpanzee in their living room, would you leave, or are you staying?
I'd probably leave.
Yeah, I'd be like, that was my first thing too. I was like, I'd probably I gotta get out of here. I can't do this.
See, now I'm thinking.
I
You
might
said
stay.
they like to bite people's penises. What if
not
it's
their
not?
first thing
What
they
if it's
do.
not curved like a banana?
It doesn't
Then they're
matter.
not gonna know.
No, they just go for it because they know that's what you need. They go for your hands, they go for your dick, and then they go for your face. Because they know
All
those are
things
the
of
things
which
you
I
need.
don't need.
You need your hands, you need your penis, and you kind of need
All
your face.
things
Don't
I've
need
lived
your penis.
without.
Well, you need your penis to recreate. In like its mind, you need your penis.
Recreate.
What the fuck do I need my face
Procreate,
for?
whatever the fuck you want to call it.
You reproduce would have worked too.
Reproduce. Recreate's a word too, right? Recreate a human.
Reproduce.
It's the same thing. Produce.
No.
Create. Same thing.
I don't know. I feel like those are things you could live without.
How you're holding your mic is kind of pissing me off right
I'm
now.
not holding it actually.
You're reproducing a human being.
Yeah.
He said recreate.
Same thing.
Yeah, but it works.
It all
It's
works.
fine.
Recreating a human being.
It sounds weird, but
It's like
still
cloning
works.
shit.
Well, it won't be long. Actually, they've already done it.
They've
so-
actually done it. Yeah. you
Yeah,
can
I
get
mean
your dog
Jurassic
cloned.
Park. Come on,
Get
they
the
made a
fuck
whole
outta here.
movie series
We're
out of
talking
it.
about people.
Yeah, I
not
haven't actually
dinosaurs.
watched the movie series, so
Never watched Jurassic Park? I don't blame you.
I've seen
It's like
the first
ancient.
one.
I've seen it all. You've seen the first one and that's it?
But you said you don't
Missing out.
blame him.
For not watching it. Who
You
cares?
gotta watch him.
You
Why?
don't gotta watch it.
They're
dude.
masterclass.
They're not
Okay.
masterclass.
They're
Spielberg.
At best.
Spielberg
The
is
first three were great. After that, it's all trash.
They're okay
But they're
at
so
best.
old that who cares now?
the first two were good. The third one's okay.
What do you fucking call a classic, bro? What do you call a classic? You have to watch classics.
I like classics, but I'll start them, get about 30 minutes in, and I'm turning that shit off.
Why? Because why?
Because I'm bored. Because it's
You're-
stupid. The graphics are dumb usually.
I need a comedy classic.
It's a different time.
Comedy
Obviously,
classics
it's
are
not
good.
going to be the same as right now.
I
Why?
need
Turn
a
that shit off.
comedy classic.
I didn't even
I don't
make it
care
through,
about
uh,
any other classic.
I'd still say that Jurassic Park ages beautifully because they use
The dinosaurs are realistic in the first one.
yeah.
So
Well,
realistic.
It's
Been a while
aged.
since I've seen it.
It
It's
can't
aged
age
beautiful.
beautifully because dinosaurs don't exist anymore.
You don't even know what dinosaurs look like. It's all a lie, dude.
That is very true. We're just guessing on what dinosaurs look like. I will give you that. But the way they look in the first movie, so good.
I'll have to watch it
Somebody
I will say the
somebody
only two
sold their
scenes I
soul
remember.
for some of the scenes in Jurassic Park.
I only remember two scenes from Jurassic Park. One, when the kids are in the Jeep and the T-Rex wasn't supposed to break the glass, but it did.
Yep.
And when
That's
they're
why
going
Spielberg is a genius.
when they're going into the fields with the velociraptors. Only two scenes I remember.
The tall grass.
Yeah.
That's
was
from
cool.
the second movie.
Oh my god, I've seen the second one.
again. You probably have seen all three.
No,
They were very
I
popular.
trust me, I have not.
I just
Yeah.
called Spielberg a genius, but at the same time, he probably traumatized those kids.
Probably.
Well, yeah,
No,
they're
yeah.
child
They were
actors, so it was gonna
teenagers,
happen
dude.
one
Yeah,
way
that's
or
very
another.
true. Either way,
But
it was
at least
gonna
he didn't do it.
At
the
least it
wrong
must
way.
have.
Yeah.
At least it was for a good scene, and not behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Stop me if I've talked about
Behind the
this
child
before.
actor.
But Spielberg literally invented the term
Stop.
blockbuster
I didn't know that.
with Jaws. Since he directed Jaws was like people were lined up around the block
Jaws
to
was
see
okay.
Jaws.
My manager was talking to me the other day
That's 'cause it
about
was
how
a
good
spectacle of its
Blockbuster
time.
was and how nostalgic it was for him. And I was like, I've only ever been in one once.
A what?
Blockbuster, like the store.
The one
He
in
was like, yeah,
Beatrice.
you fucking begging your mom on Friday night to go rent some movies and being like, can I please have a game? And I'm like, I only went there fucking once. I don't remember it at all.
The one thing I will say about old movies is like, yes, it's completely different in like, because like they didn't do CGI.
Yeah.
They couldn't. They
Not
couldn't do it.
true CGI.
Yeah. So it's like it's completely different in a way, like Jaws or like even scary movies. Things scared people differently back then.
Yeah.
It's like now we're to this point where our brains are just so mush.
And that's true. That's exactly it. Because at the time, those movies were like amazing for their time, especially Jaws, because it was the first time they'd ever done anything like that, and that
Yeah.
wasn't CGI. They fucking got
Yeah,
a
that
shark
was,
and like, they
uh,
created.
I
This,
don't know if I've
like Jurassic
seen
Park.
Yeah.
Jaws.
It was the-
Spielberg is real demanding about his practical
I think I've
effects.
seen the first one. I've seen the
And-
first 4 Sharknadoes.
God, who is?
Of course you have.
Those are comedy
Is it Christopher
classics.
Nolan, Dunkirk, Interstellar, and the Dark Knight's director?
Interstellar sucks.
Fuck off.
think so.
You're wrong.
Interstellar is actually really good. I like that movie. I watched it
Too
recently.
long.
Got no attention span.
Too long, too boring.
You just said he has no attention span. Oh, I'm bored after the first 15 minutes.
Because it's an interesting movie, dude.
It really
was,
is.
It was, yes.
It was interesting, I guess.
Actually brings me to a question for you guys. What would you do if the grid went down? I see this shit all the time on my TikTok. I don't know if it's because I talk about it.
if the one went down,
power
You
grid.
even said that.
I
Did you
mean,
know there's
Oh.
a
More than
asteroid-
likely, I'd starve to death.
There's an asteroid going by Earth tonight.
Really? Tonight?
Yeah, a meteor tonight. It'll be early in the
there's
morning.
asteroids going by us.
So
like all
it's
the
not
It's a
gonna hit
giant
us.
meteor. It's like a building-sized meteor that's about 2 million miles away, and scientists don't think it will hit Earth or collide with us. But
They
they're
talk about this shit
unsure.
all the time.
They
Could
do
you
say
There's
that.
always shit going by us.
But there is a giant one that's coming by like tonight.
I'm
That's the
thinking
thing.
more of like someone hacks our grid so they can get their nukes over here so we can't
Oh.
defend it type of thing.
yeah.
And turns into nuclear warfare
Well,
type
it's gonna
shit.
happen like 5 years. So
So what would you guys do if that happened? You have no electricity, no water, literally nothing. Alyssa asked me this the other day, or we were talking about this, and she was like,
The first thing
"What's the grid?"
Oh no.
And I'm like, "What do you mean? What's the grid? It's literally everything that we are connected to at this point
Yeah.
in time.
Yeah.
when people say
That's
off the grid, what the
power.
fuck do you think they mean?
It's like you're."
Where all the power.
She's like,
is
"What about
housed."
water?" I'm like, "Well, they have pumps that push water through our houses and everything. Like, it's not like you won't have anything. Like the grid is done."
Well, you will probably find your shotgun in my room.
Is it gonna be bloody?
No, I'll do it outside.
That's the craziest thing to ask too.
No, you
because,
probably
like,
care about the grass more than the paint on the walls.
Oh, fuck the paint on the walls, honestly.
We really have no means of defense either. Like you have no way to really lock your house down. You have no way to get a generator to even find power. You don't even have tools to go get food. We'd have to wait for society to collapse and animals to move into the area to even get food.
That's the whole thing right now.
I think I would
It's
start
like
the
we're
purge.
in a city. We're in a city, I guess. This
Yeah.
is like the
A
smallest
lot
city.
of us would starve to death.
Yeah, a lot of us would starve to death.
Yeah, because
Well-
you don't know how to hunt or do it. Oh,
Even if you
it's
did-
nuclear, it would be bad because radiation all over the place. But
Well, even if you did hunt, there's no way that like if half of the population of Lincoln decided, okay, let's hunt, half of that population is still going to starve. There just
I
isn't
think
enough animals.
Cannibalism is the most viable option in that scenario.
Cannibalism would be a.
I bet you some cities,
thing people
their
do.
police stations will try to police at first.
oh, of course they will.
Especially in
martial
places
law
where they
type
don't
thing.
have like crazy guns. Like they would try to rule the area with the weaponry that they have and make people do whatever the government wants or whoever's in charge of that police station, I guess. Because at that point, who's telling you what to do? Even the mayor is going to be like directed down because they're not going to be protected unless they send military to every state. And I doubt they would do that.
Yeah, I feel like at that point, even the National Guard, like you get called in as National Guard, you're gonna try and protect your family at
Yeah.
that point. Like you're not gonna go out and like in fucking The Walking Dead. There's all these not army bases, but like National Guard like
Camps.
camps basically. It's like that's not gonna happen. You know, it at this point it's gonna be everybody for themselves.
It'd be terrifying. The panic in people.
Absolutely. I think I'm more worried about people than I am about like surviving from like food or starvation, dehydration,
Well,
stuff like
even
that.
Here's a thought though. What if we steal a boat and just go to a different country?
You're gonna drive a fucking pontoon all the way to another place.
It doesn't have to be a pontoon. It can be
What are
like
you
a
talking about?
We're also in the middle of the country.
Yeah, exactly.
We are, yes,
But
but
if you're somewhere else.
I'm just thinking like the most viable option would maybe get the fuck out.
But at the same time, you need a bunch of gas to get there.
And gas for the
This is
boat.
what doomsday people are for. They just fucking stock up on shit.
True.
You go raid a doomsday person's house.
You
with a
can't
bunch of
really-
Mary
See, I don't want
cans.
to raid. I want to keep that Nebraska nice. That's the hard
fucked
part.
up
We'll
part
drive
is-
over to fucking Kansas
it
and be
is-
like, or we'll drive to Iowa and be like, fuck all you hoes.
That's the
That's
thing.
Give us
fair.
your gas.
Gasoline expires. You can't safely store gasoline.
But if it's right when it happens,
But you can make gasoline, biofuel, soybeans.
The fucked up part though is like the power goes out for 4 days and then the 5th day it gets turned back on. Then what?
The
There
world
is no
in-
way to like go back either. Like I don't understand what would happen.
Electricians would make a lot of money.
Fucking men they would. Get that not PTO, sorry. That overtime. PTO. They get that pay time off.
Trump said he was going to eliminate all taxes from overtime pay.
That's not gonna happen.
No.
That would be fire, though.
That would be.
I
so
don't ever
sick.
work overtime, but that'd be fire.
Yeah, max if I get overtime, it's like 4 hours at this point.
People think he was getting shot at again the other day.
That was
Yeah.
bullshit.
That was so dumb.
It was.
The dude
My
was
bu-
literally outside of the country club.
Yeah.
And they said Trump was there, but was he?
and he was in a bush. The dude
My
was in a
my
bush.
boss was telling me about it, and I said, nobody knows that he was going for Trump. What if he was just really pissed at the cart girl?
She dodged my advances. Fuck that bitch. Or she didn't give him a shot.
Yeah, I was going to say, she took 5.5 minutes when I said 5 minutes or less.
It didn't. Like I guess I don't watch the news, but it like blew over real fast. But it's still in the news. Like it didn't blow over that.
And it
fast.
said when shots were fired, but he didn't shoot any shots. Only the Secret Service shot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
See, it blew over because it was bullshit. It was stupid as hell.
It's election year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All the crazy shit that's gonna happen.
Now it's making me think that the assassination attempt, however, a month ago or whatever, is just a hoax.
But then that makes you think maybe that's the plan
was.
to make them think that it was a hoax, so you go against Trump.
Oh.
That's
That's a different side of thinking about it.
the mind
Yeah.
games sound crazy. I don't know. Dude.
It sounds crazy, but I wouldn't put it past like our government or anybody. You know,
Yeah, that's.
I just don't know what our government is so corrupt and fucked.
That's why I stay out of it.
That's a smart idea.
Literally nothing I could do will ever change it.
Absolutely.
I could, if I wanted to do something against the government, it would never change anything, no matter what happens. So,
Again, that feels like it's a mind game as well. Because like, why not keep it in chaos so the people don't vote for the things that they want, so we can continue to do what we want? Because our people will go vote because we can.
because
make
you don't
them.
want to thrive in chaos.
But they do. That's how it's always been. It's always been fucking chaos. It's always
That's
been like
very true. If you
Controlled
think about
chaos,
it, every
though.
fucking
It's controlled
we
chaos.
think about
There's no such thing.
But we are controlled
There is
chaos.
such
That's
thing.
what it. I mean, that's what America.
No,
is.
we're
essentially- basically what
we're
it is.
uncontrolled chaos.
But we are controlled because we do what they tell us to do, and that's what the whole thing is. It's why people get so mad. Is because people follow the law as long as you are like a regular citizen.
Do
we
you
pay
do-
taxes,
you
we
want to
drive the
do other
speed limit,
things.
we...
Do you do everything the government tells you to do?
Almost, bro.
Do you do everything the government tells you to do?
Pretty much.
Do you?
yeah.
Well,
Damn near,
now.
dude. What do you not do that the government tells you to do?
I ignore like
like what?
hypothetically speaking, I ignore things they say all the fucking time.
Like what though?
I'm not going to incriminate myself, but I do things that are illegal.
Smoking weed or like fucking. There's otherwise, if they tell you to do something, you're gonna do it.
You drive the speed limit.
No.
You got the COVID
Okay,
shot.
then you're fine. You did get the COVID shot. Government told you to do that.
Actually, my job told me to do that.
Same thing though. All of
Yeah.
that shit is
part of
government.
the
Like you're
government.
gonna do it what they tell you to
The
do.
government
no matter
told your
what.
job to fucking tell you to get
Plus-
a COVID shot.
I looked into it and I was like, this company has no reason to lie to me. Like, me being alive gives them money in the future. Fuck it. They want me alive, so they want because they
Yeah,
want their
you're-
paycheck in
you're
30 years.
Deplorable. Is that the word? Or disposable? Whatever. Like, they can get rid of you and find somebody else the next day. So why would they care if you get sick or not?
Because that company owns so much that if I live, I am a paycheck for them in the future.
Yeah.
So they want many people to live, so that way they get more money in the future.
I thought you were black.
It's not altruistic. It's corporate greed. They weren't helping us because they wanted to. They helped us because they made money from it.
But half those companies don't want to help shit because that was the whole point of the opioid epidemic. Those companies that were processing those opioids knew exactly that it was addictive, and still ignored that and was like, "Here you go, FDA." And it was they faked the test
because they want
they
want
America.
money. That's all they care about. They want money.
Bunch
Big
of Mr.
Pharma.
Krabses.
Yeah.
Money.
It's crazy that they still push the. We shouldn't talk about this. Let's move on.
Yeah.
You think we're gonna die?
We's on the YouTubes. No, they'll cut the video off though. they'll take it off YouTube if you
Talking about big
talk about
pharma?
shit too much.
Another thing the government.
Another big pharma.
I kind of want to know what you were gonna say.
Oh, it's nothing crazy. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you after. It's nothing.
You're not
Just
gonna
don't
fucking
forget.
remember.
Just don't forget. I'm kind of interested now. But shit. That was some deep shit.
This shit does get wild. Anytime people talk about like politics and stuff, it always gets like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all conspiracy theories and whatnot, so it's not even.
Yeah.
Very
I mean,
true.
you can talk about that shit.
We are
Going
I
back
guess
to
I'm
your
conspiracy
your controlled chaos though, is that like life you cannot control a life in any way. There's always going to be some factor, some unexplained event, something that'll happen that defies control.
If
So
you
an
get down to
entire
the itty bitty
planet
nitty
of a
gritty of
You're
it,
thinking technically though.
No,
not
no.
technically. Very, very like. Very like this is control, like the definition. But you drive the same roads to work, right?
Yeah.
That they're controlling you by this is the way you go to work,
Is-
because the government made those roads so you can get there.
Is that control or is
Yes,
that...
it is.
Which is why
It's
we have
very
to
much
pay
control.
wheel tax when we fucking register our cars so they can uphold those fucking bullshit ass roads. And fuck wheel tax.
exactly.
Fuck wheel tax.
Keep taking money from you.
Yes, it's very much control. Because if you think about it, if there were no roads, which way would you go? Which way would you take to, get to a certain place?
the most direct path? I mean, there's always been paths or walking trails that people have walked.
Well, here's the thing with the paths, I guess, but like the roads, it's more like you're still being controlled by the government on your paths to your work or wherever you want to
I
go.
don't call that control if
It's very much control though.
it's
You
accounting for-
abide by the rules. That's control.
It's like you can't just jump a curb.
what
and-
is my alternative?
You don't drive on the sidewalk.
Yeah, and you
See,
get
there is
arrested
no
and then
alternative.
you go into prison.
That's the thing. There is
But-
no alternative. So you're being controlled
Even hypothetical
by this.
alternatives. What is my alternative in the day and age of owning, like having your own car where everybody can own a car and drive on a road? What is the alternative to getting to work then?
I know many people that really speed through traffic and swerve in and out, and then they get arrested.
I mean, yeah, that's a form of defying control. But like, even if, according to Ethan, even if they're speeding through traffic, they're still being controlled on the routes they can take.
They are being controlled by on the routes.
But you can, part of existence defies control. It defies being shackled down and locked into a box that can be observed and defined.
That's
It's
a
just,
prison, though.
it's just
That we have those.
like, it's just life.
we have prisons with people in them because they did something wrong, and now they have to stay in those boxes. And they're
Even
shackled.
those-
That's control right there. What do you mean?
It's not a controlled environment 100% of the time, though.
Nothing's. Yeah.
You're talking technical. That's the point. But like we are controlled over. The overlying fact is we are controlled. People do what they want still because we live in a society where you have freedoms, but you're still controlled because you can't go out of the lines. You're still in the box of rules.
And if you go out of the lines, you get
Punished.
controlled
Yeah, exactly.
by punishment.
And
And
it's
there is nothing anybody else can do to get you out of that control.
exactly. And
If you've been punished,
you're just
there's
there.
nothing anybody else can say or do.
And different countries have different levels of control, but that's what freedom is. Like we have freedoms, but like if you're as a human, yes, you can't be controlled in the grand scheme of things. But when there's other humans that are a lot more powerful than you and they've put in this process of things that is meant to control people so they can do things that they want to do, you're being controlled.
Like the fucking House of Senate and fucking Congress vote on shit that we wouldn't be able to
Exactly.
We
change
can't
it all.
control it, but they can, which in turn turns into control over us.
And the only thing we can do is vote for other people that would be Democrat or Republican, and it's just going to change one vote. And they're going to get fucking replaced by somebody else anyway.
And
That's
what's
just going
wild
to
is
keep the fucking majority in one favor.
what's funny is our president is the one. I mean, he's got a lot of control, but like everyone else in government has a crazy long term. But presidents only have 4 years. So the people that are in control are always in control up until whatever their fucking limit is. But it could be like 10 years, 20 years instead of 4 years, and they're still controlling the person that's in there every 4 years.
Basically, what we're saying, it's an ass backwards system. Not saying that the president should be in full control, saying that the people that are actually in control are in control for a long time, type of thing. And yes, you get good people, but you also get bad people, and there's a lot of bad people, unfortunately, because they love the control.
And I'm not saying having a government is terrible, because if there was none, it'd be the fucking purge every day.
Hey, fucking man.
So,
That's right.
I mean, it's
We live in one of the best.
a good thing
I'm
to
not
have,
complaining at all.
but yeah, it's definitely a good thing to have, but it also feels like there should be more the people would be able to do.
It's just like our voting system.
It's weird.
It's like we can. So in Lincoln, everybody votes Democrat. Okay, let's say that. I guess there's probably a couple more counties connected, but then the person who's in charge of that region of the state can vote Republican if they wanted to. It's like just because we voted that doesn't mean it. They have to, even though it's smarter for their campaign livelihood or whatever, or like being in office type of thing.
Yeah.
And the
I don't
fact
know.
that they can say people are cheating on votes, how is that something you'd be able to fucking cheat on? Like, that should be the one thing
you
like
can't
they
cheat
should
on.
have actual control over. Is the fucking vote count.
But they also made voting like really randomized too, so it doesn't get fucked up. But also at like 2008, they were counting They count votes by hand up until we started doing online voting. Well, I mean, it's always been online, but it's usually been for army people. But now that people can literally vote online, they count it online. But every other time, it's been voted by hand. So there's got to be fuck ups. There's always got to be fuck ups if it's counted by a person.
Yeah, that's why they have recounts and shit. But
Yeah.
At the same time-
it's just
definitely get
like
fucked up.
when Trump lost, he was saying that they added a bunch of votes.
Here's the thing. Fuck AI. Okay.
What did Allen Iverson ever do to you?
Yeah, dude. But ball up on your ass.
He probably step over me like I'm fucking.
I don't know if he could step over
He's
you
pretty short.
physically.
Yeah.
He's like 5'3".
But-
Yeah.
Can't you just program the AI to do whatever you want?
Yeah, but AI is not technically implemented into our voting system yet.
So they just look at the dot. It's like one of those fucking grid tests. You know, you get that thin sheet of paper and you just have to fill in the circle.
Yep.
That's what it is. Okay.
But the reason everyone's freaking out now is because of all the immigrants that have traveled into the United States, along with you can now online vote no matter who you are. And so, like, if you have a source of an ID of some sort, you can vote online. And so people are freaking out that they're gonna cheat again. They're gonna steal votes. That's why they're pumping in immigrants. And it's like, I don't know. That's why election years are so chaos, because you hear fucking everything that could possibly go wrong. People are
boom, boom, boom.
yeah.
And they just stack it on top of each other.
I don't know how we got into this fucking.
Yeah, me either. But all I know is I gotta pee. I'm gonna do that.
Same, brother.
Same too. Let's take a break.
It's funny. I worked at a chicken farm, and like, could it be worse than that? Like, it wasn't like god awful. But should I clap?
Sure.
Flash your mic.
I don't really remember exactly what the conditions were, why it was so bad, but I think it was like to the degree of like filthiness. I don't know if it was about
Never cleaned their
treatment.
facilities.
For who?
Tyson.
Oh, no, they just dumped a bunch of shit in the oceans.
Oh, is that what it
They're
was?
polluters.
They're polluting.
Like a bunch of shit, like trillions of fucking shit.
That's wild. And like, where does that go? Because
Fish.
many companies did that shit
Goes to the fish.
to the fish.
Blub blub.
That's
Bitch.
floating around out there.
That's fucking terrible.
It is kind of crazy to think about how much shit we probably put in the ocean. How much stuff is just out there.
Well, you got fucking the plastic island or whatever, the trash island.
Yeah. That reminds me of something. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Did they
There
clean
was
that up? I feel like people were.
There was some
They're
college
working on
students
it.
that made some weird contraption that would eat plastic and turn it into some kind of material, and it like would self-propel itself off of the plastic, and it would move around the ocean and just collect the shit. But I don't know if it ever actually got like used.
This bracelet here is made out of recycled plastic. For Ocean is the company.
The
I am going to shout them out because they do good work.
the size of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is about 1.6 million square kilometers, or 618,000 square miles. Love that Google put it in kilometers first.
I don't.
16,000. I've been trying to get used to kilometers.
618,000.
618. Did I say it wrong, or did
No,
you hear
you
me
said
wrong?
That's
You said
bigger
right.
than states. Some
Yeah.
states in the U.S.
Yeah, that's huge.
Wait, 618,000?
Square miles are less than you
Square
think.
miles.
Square miles is
Oh,
a
yeah,
little bit
'cause
less
it's-
than you think. But
That's round.
That's like bigger than New Jersey, though.
Definitely bigger than New Hampshire. The smallest. No, sorry, Rhode Island.
How did that even form?
smallest
though?
state in the United States of America.
How did that even form though?
I'm
Was
gonna
there a-
guess plastic, and then more plastic, and then
I
a
would
little
guess
bit
from
of plastic.
countries not properly having good facilities to deal with plastic waste.
I feel like
there are a lot of countries that.
I feel like that could be a way to get a country to crumble is just by throwing shit in their ocean.
But it's odd that it all went.
their
to the
ocean
same
is our
place.
ocean too.
Because of
Well,
current.
yeah, currents. And
This
stuff.
land is our land.
This land is our land. It made an island.
You-
Though. Isn't that crazy?
You
Yeah,
can't
that all
uh,
stuck together.
you can't
Yeah,
affect
that it all
one
just went to the same
ecosystem
spot.
without simultaneously
weird?
affecting another
It's
ecosystem.
weird.
Yeah, but if it's like it affects our ecosystem in the future, but it really affects their ecosystem
That's just
now, that
That's
feels like-
mutually assured destruction.
yeah. And you think any country's above that?
I will mutually assure the destruction.
Yeah, because don't you think
I
other
mean,
countries?
yes, we're above mutually assured destruction because the United States and Russia have had nukes pointed at each other since the 50s.
But don't you think other countries are dumping in the ocean way more than what we are?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
China has to be like
Gotta
they're
be.
making fucking everything. Where the fuck are they putting it?
True. True. I
They
sat
just
here-
keep it hidden from the world.
I can tell I'm bored as fuck some days. I sat here and watched a 30-minute video on how landfills are made, like the science behind it and everything. Like,
There's
I
a
watched.
science behind a landfill being made.
Yeah,
They
bro.
just dig holes.
No, they gotta like make sure because if they dig, they can dig holes, but if they just leave it just a hole, the food and stuff will get into the water system, and they can't just like put a mat down and put it on top because it'll sink as the trash gets because it pushes down into our
Yeah.
water system.
It sets.
And so they have to like put a whole barrier there. Then they have to put down like a giant tarp. And like these landfills, that this certain kind of landfill, they'll fill it with trash, and then at the end of every day they fill it with dirt. So it can't get mold or all that other shit on it. And then every single day that they're putting trash out there, they layer it up until that shit gets to like a certain height, and then they basically cover it with dirt, and it turns into its own like hill, basically. Grows grass, fucking reuse,
they
and they
just
move
move
on to
on?
another place. Yeah.
It's pretty sad that someday that could be the last testament that humans ever lived here. It's just mounds of trash
Mounds of garbage.
buried in random hills.
They're looking for fossils of old humans, and they just fucking
Nothing but
find
trash.
a Twinkie box.
Yeah, they
fucking-
find like a Nintendo DS.
Yeah,
But I was thinking, like, won't that stuff disintegrate eventually?
Eventually, yeah, but like not
Decompose?
in the,
Thousands of years.
Thousands,
it'll take I think
Depending on the
whatever's there.
material.
Yeah.
yeah, plastic bag takes like 1,000 years
yeah. We need. Why are we even still using plastic bags?
because
It's a
cheap.
moneymaker.
Yeah, plastic bags are pennies for the million.
Yeah, that whole campaign went right out the window, huh? Not using plastic bags
Paper or
anymore.
plastic?
Yeah. They were like, well, fuck it. Everyone's just going to
Well, then they started doing self checkout, so they had to throw plastic bags up there.
That's true. For a while, they were like reusable bags.
They
Not
do have
reusable,
some
but, like,
reusable
yeah.
ones, but it's like I'm getting this whole ass grocery cart. I'm getting like 20 of these bags, and I'm pretty sure you have to pay for those.
At Aldi, I know for sure you have to pay for the
Aldi
paper
what?
bags. Aldi, you have to pay for the paper.
All these nuts.
Oh, the paper bags, you have to pay for them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's kind of wild. You don't have to do that at most places.
but they also make you put a quarter in their shopping cart so you don't steal them,
but
and then you get your quarter back.
Walmart's
That's it.
like they're like actual like bags. They're not like
Oh, like the reusable bags.
yeah
Yeah.
like
Okay.
they're like actually like.
I'm
shit
pretty
you can
sure
carry
they're,
stuff
like,
in, not like paper bags or plastic bags.
They're like slightly thermo shielded too, so like you can put cold shit in there and it'll stay cold.
Yeah, but I think you have to pay for those, and it's like if I'm buying so many fucking groceries, like
Yeah.
I'm not paying for 18 of these fucking bags.
Literally.
Yeah, but if you just pay for them once, you have those bags.
That is true.
But that means you get a bunch of plastic bags, and then you buy one of those bags so you can fill it up, and then hopefully one day you got 20 bags that you can bring with you and be like, fill all these up, and then
And who
like
is
a
bringing
bitch to-
20 fucking
Yeah, who's
bags?
walking those
Exactly.
fucking things?
And
into the
imagine
store?
hauling those fucking things out after they're full.
That's why they
won't
give.
fit in the
That's
cart.
why you take a cart,
They won't fit in the cart. They're big ass bags, dude.
Stack
They got
'em on
hard bottoms.
stack them on
I
top.
guess you could stack them on
Yeah.
top.
Just make sure you don't put the eggs on the bottom.
Yeah, and don't put anything that's gonna fall out. 'Cause
That's a
I bet
lie.
it's falling over for sure.
They're actually their strongest when they're up and down. You're right.
What? No, they will get crushed.
No, putting the eggs on the bottom and it breaking is a lie.
Just don't slam them.
Okay, next time you go grocery shopping, which I know isn't often, I want you guys to put the eggs on the bottom and tell me what happens. Just let me know.
Well, did you know that?
speaking from? Sorry, go ahead. Go
Did you know that you can take an egg and squeeze it in your hand, and no matter how hard you squeeze, you cannot break that egg?
False.
That's also false.
No, it's
False.
not. I tried it at work. I tried it, and I made a lot of other people try it too.
Well,
That's
you guys
not
are weak as
true.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could easily squash an egg,
Same.
just like I could easily squash a chimpanzee.
I think I've done. Oh my god. That chimpanzee would fuck you up. Could you take on a bear?
Let it
too?
try. Oh, what?
Could you take on a bear?
Fuck no.
Put it in a fucking headlock or something.
I think a chimpanzee has a better chance with a bear than you have with a chimpanzee.
No.
See, with a bear, you got to get in the half Nelson.
Yeah.
Then you bring it up to the full Nelson.
Yep.
Then you bend it over to the father Nelson. Okay.
Yep.
I don't
And
think I've
you-
ever heard
you kiss
anybody
him on
say
the
you need to
cheek?
bend over a bear.
That's what you need to do.
That's
I
what you gotta
promise
do.
you.
Hey, I'm sure there are some people out there who bend over a bear every day.
There are a lot of Winnie the
guys.
Pooh enthusiasts.
I'm thinking gay guys.
You know a
'Cause
lot of them.
A
That
bear?
too, yeah, a bear.
A
is
bear?
yeah.
I'm a bear. I'm a hairy man.
Who likes gay guys?
He's friends with gay guys. Yeah.
He loves gay dudes.
Yeah.
Intimately.
I went to a gay bar.
How was that? Was it fun?
Actually, it was just like any other bar.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I was watching earlier, but it was this college kid, and they were out in some city that was crazy, and they were like, "What's the best thing you did this weekend?" He's like, "I went to a gay bar." They were like, "Are you gay?" He's like, "No, it was super fun," and I was like,
Well,
"What the fuck?"
here's the thing. So like, it wasn't like they were playing music and everything, but it was more of like a sit down and talk type of bar, and it was boring. It was boring. I was expecting a little more action, but
a little more action.
Yeah,
People
you know,
dancing
you go to
around.
a regular bar, girls aren't gonna walk up to you and be like, "Hey, you're cute."
Yeah, that's
You go to
true.
a gay bar, you're not gay, but like,
You get
it's always
I think
nice
you
to
a
get some
super confidence
compliments,
boost.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to feel good about yourself.
yeah,
That's
But-
a smart idea. Let's go to a gay bar.
it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It
4
won't
dudes
happen.
walk into a gay bar.
Only 3
on a-
walk out.
On a podcast that is definitely more than 30% gay. We didn't even talk about that, by the way. Like, after last week's argument that we're like, what, we're only 25% gay?
That is how the math added up. Yeah.
Yeah, we're, then
Until Austin said something at home when we got back.
yeah, then after
What
we
did I
got
even
back.
say?
I sent you that text. I probably
You
have
did
it
send
still
him
in
the
here.
text. What,
What was it?
what
I
I
was
have
it?
the receipts. Let me check the
Uh,
receipts.
I forgot what I said.
I don't remember either, but
It was
him and
something
Ethan,
funny, though.
him and Ethan were talking, and I was only barely listening, but their tone got kind of flirty, and I just looked at Austin, then I looked at Ethan, and I laughed, and then I heard Ethan say, "Yeah, we're definitely more than 30% gay on the podcast."
Alan, still want to play Jackbox? Austin, I'll jack your box.
Yeah.
Alan. sweaty emoji or whatever. Just like
Pause. Big
that's
pause.
what I put.
I woke up to a picture of Alan's face just on Snapchat that Ethan sent me. First thing I saw that morning
What?
was your face just. In the night after that, Ethan sent me a picture of you in the kitchen. You guys must have been getting some food ready, and you were just like deadpanned. I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Took a picture of him, sent it to me.
The night after that?
The night of,
Oh,
and then the next day is when I saw it.
that makes sense. 'Cause
I have
we
no
played
memory of
Jackbox.
that.
Yeah, you drunk bitches. Of course not.
What do you mean? I'm not.
I wasn't
did-
drunk. I drove home.
I
That
definitely.
doesn't mean anything.
I haven't drank in a while,
Dun,
so I
dun.
definitely.
I wasn't drunk. I just started drinking at
Is this
8:30
Law and
a.m.
Order?
It might be. Say what?
I wasn't drunk. I just started drinking at 8:30 a.m. that day.
God.
Just a steady.
He probably
buzz.
started drinking at 8:30 a.m. today because he had the day off. So
Yeah, I'm sure it's no different.
Is that why you were in such a mood when I gave you shit about the Eagles?
he was drunk.
He was feeling goofy at the time. Had an outburst.
Then he didn't drink for the next hour and a half before we came here.
I'm not drunk.
No, I was drinking before that.
Man,
Fucking, they made me go pick up a couch yesterday, and I wanted to watch the Eagles game. And fucking,
that thing looks nice though. I saw it on Snapchat.
it's in an interesting. It's too big for our living room.
Oh, goddamn.
It's fucking huge.
Is it?
Our
Literally-
chairs like just fucking out in the fucking aisle now
At
because
least
we
you can-
don't have anywhere to
At least
put it.
you can still walk past the chair.
Yeah.
But like, oh my god,
It is-
yesterday was a day.
Is it? It looks like just a regular ass couch, like a light one.
It's
Oh,
huge.
it
dude.
is light. It is light.
So you know
But
how we
it's
had the recliner on the other wall?
Uh huh.
Yeah, now that's all couch. So it's like it was as much couch as there was this way, but now there's an entire other section
Oh my god! Does it
along
stick out
the
into
wall with the
hallway?
window.
No,
No,
Okay.
no.
Where'd you guys get that?
One of Alyssa's coworkers is
is it
moving.
moving? Yeah, she just said you can have this couch if you want
It's
it.
a nice ass couch.
There you go. Now you're balling.
I know now, but I just had to get a little liquid in me.
The cats fucking love that couch.
They do.
Do
Archie
they?
does too, honestly. And I know
I
you're
bet.
going to.
Because now you guys can all fit on the fucking couch.
Dude, it's gonna
Everybody,
be great
it's
for
huge.
games.
Yeah, it's gonna be great
gonna-
for people coming over.
Yes, I can't wait for that. That'll be dope. That'll be sick.
It's like we set a table right in the middle, and then we all just sit around the table. That's
What time do you get off this week? On Saturday.
8,
Damn, bro.
9 to 8.
What time's the game get over?
Starts
the
at
game's
7,
on-
but it's on Friday.
It's on Friday.
Oh, do you work on Friday? Of course you work on Friday.
hey, you
God
can still
damn
come
it.
over.
I get
I'll be
off at
home.
8.
I'll be home watching the game.
I'll come hang out.
Hopefully my boss will let me leave early because he knows I'm a big Husker fan. So.
It starts at 7
And
though?
here's
Yeah, it
the thing.
starts at 7.
Here's the thing. Fuck Illinois. Guess what? All these people talking that Illinois might beat Nebraska, that's wrong.
Don't get cocky. We don't
No,
get cocky.
no, it's wrong.
My boy Sean O'Malley was like this last week, dude, and he fucking
He's gotta
lost.
be.
He
He's a
lost.
fucking
He
fighter.
lost.
He lost. He was so. He said, "I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna knock him out second round."
He
And I
got
was
fucked,
like, "That's
didn't
right.
he,
That's
too?
my boy." No, he didn't get
Sometimes-
fucked. He just got mauled the entire 5 rounds.
He didn't get fucked. He just got mauled.
Yeah,
Sometimes
he
you gotta
didn't.
try and call your shot.
He didn't get fucked. He just got Eagles.
Like
Okay.
when Babe
Okay,
Ruth called
yeah.
his shot, he got lucky. You know what? But he was confident about it.
That's
It's
true.
all in the fucking confidence. If it works out, great. If it doesn't,
In the
you
last
know what?
two
Swallow your pride.
last 2 fights, it worked out for him too. So I got it. That's why I was like, yeah, bro's got it. Bro's got it. Even his coach said that. He was like, I was thinking the same thing, but he had it. I thought he had it, but he just got out wrestled.
See?
Poor guy. That was wild though. The sphere, the fucking.
I saw some highlights, but
Yeah, I saw some. For some fucking reason, ESPN has been coming up on my TikTok a lot. So
Like that's a bad thing.
well, I
he
mean,
ain't a sports guy.
We're talking
Yeah,
the same guy who does
he
like
is-
polyester.
fuck off.
How dare you?
ESPN non-football shit has been coming up. Like if it's football related, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll just be like, oh, cool, this random no name did this cool thing. But like
Quentin
it's been-
Johnston?
what?
Quentin Johnston?
Fuck you. That motherfucker dropped another goddamn pass on a 3rd and something.
With the Chargers?
Yep. And
Devontae Smith dropped a pass in the end zone, so I don't want to
Fuck
hear
the
it.
Chargers, dude.
Saquon Barkley also dropped a pass in the game
I
last
fuck the
night.
Chargers.
Yeah, he sure
the defense
did.
did nothing for me this week. The defense was garbage. I was excited. I was like,
I
"Ooh, they
know,
did good on
no,
their game."
I
went and
watched the
looked, and
game.
got no points.
I understand all the drops.
Hey, their offense only got them, 26 points. So
Yeah.
against the Panthers, so like it doesn't even
Yeah.
fucking matter.
26 points against the Panthers, the
Should've
worst
had, like,
fucking team in the
50.
NFL.
Hey, they won't be with Andy Dalton.
Did you see what the Saints fans did?
Yeah.
The parade outside of the stadium after they won.
Oh, they
They deserved it,
recreate
though.
Mardi Gras right now.
It was at the opposing team stadium though.
Yeah, they were in Dallas.
They were
They're in
in.
Dallas.
Wait,
Yes, they fucking whooped them too. It was
wait.
40
The Saints whooped them in Dallas.
44-19 in
Dallas.
Dallas.
They're 2-0 right now. They face the Eagles this week, don't they?
Yep.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
sure do. And my assistant manager is a Saints fan, so he was
Fuck the
texting me about
Saints.
the game last night, and he said, "We'll see you at the Superdome next week, Fajita." And I said, "Fuck you."
Derek Carr has one good year, then he sucks, and now he's back.
He
How?
has not even one good year. He has 3 good games in a year, and then
What are you
he's
talking about?
awful for the rest.
They were one of the favors to win.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
I promise you, they were not.
Yes, they were.
Last
Yeah.
year,
No, not last year.
Oh.
He didn't have a good year last year. He fucking sucked last year. I'm talking about when he was still with the Raiders.
oh no, he was dog shit.
Isn't the
with
Super Bowl in
Raiders.
New Orleans this year?
Yeah,
They better win. the Super
Again?
Bowl. They better get to this again.
again.
What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure it was, no.
Where was it last year?
It was I think it was L.A. wasn't it?
I don't think it. I'm not thinking like last year, but it's been
it
within
wasn't.
the last 6 years, hasn't it?
I swear it was.
No.
I swear it
No?
was in L.A. because of the Rams. Weren't the Rams weren't in the Super Bowl this year? They were in the playoffs.
That's something crazy. Something crazy.
It was
to
the
think about.
49ers and the Chiefs.
That's right. That's right. So it was probably in. It was in California. I'm pretty sure. Almost positive.
Or Vegas.
Or Vegas, but I think it was
I
California.
think it was in Vegas.
Was it?
I think so too.
I'm pretty sure
Damn.
it was in Vegas.
You know,
But-
it's in-
That's New Orleans. That's the whole reason Lil Wayne was so mad
Yeah.
because it was his hometown and they gave it to Kendrick.
Let's see.
He was pissed.
Yeah, although I've heard Lil Wayne's not a great performer.
And he's like, in his old age, he's not at all. Even we saw him at WrestleMania. Was that when we watched him? I was with you guys when we watched him. He performed at WWE, and I was like, "What is
I
going
don't
on?"
think I ever saw that.
I think he performed for Jey Uso. I think before he came out,
yeah.
it was somebody I don't
remember
remember.
that,
I know. I
yeah.
think it was Royal Rumble. Maybe
He did like a live performance for their walk-in music.
Yeah, yeah.
It might have been with them. but
The
I don't
last
think so.
time the Super Bowl was in Mercedes-Benz Superdome was in 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a
Whoops.
while ago.
11
It
years.
didn't feel like
And
that,
you were
that's
right.
for sure.
Last year's Super Bowl was in Las Vegas.
Damn.
I thought so.
2023's was in
Something else in
Glendale, Arizona.
Mhm, it was in, yeah.
Really?
Who the fuck cares about Glendale, Arizona?
That's where I went to school,
Uh,
baby.
well,
Arizona.
the Cardinals.
I went to school
'Cause
out
that's
there.
where their stadium is.
Okay, still, my point. Who the fuck cares about Glendale or Arizona?
I do.
He does.
I do.
That's where he
you.
went to high school.
He's an
I
alum.
went
that
to
what you said?
College.
That's where he went to college.
He's an alum.
Alum, bruh.
Glendale alum.
Technically of Tempe, but I went into Glendale because they had a school there
That's where
too.
we worked.
Well, they had a school there too. That was where my main campus was.
Yeah, nobody cares really about your
Fuck
education.
you, sir.
Yeah, education is overrated.
Education.
Yeah, I was gonna say they haven't done it in New Orleans in a fat minute.
No, I think it'll be pretty dope actually. New Orleans knows
Only
how to throw a
8
party.
years after Katrina.
What?
That's a
Well,
good way to go with it.
2005 plus 8, 2013, 8 years after Katrina.
Oh, that's what you were. I was like, Katrina was a lot longer than 8 years ago. Threw me
What's
off
this
there.
one? How many years after Katrina is this one?
It will be.
Really? Really?
I have to think. I'm sorry. I'm going with the 4 here. So like 2000. Oh, actually,
It'll be
19 years.
2025.
It'll be 20 years. Well, 19, yeah.
I guess it
technically.
will be 2025 when the Super Bowl happens. So it's 20 years.
Yeah. You idiot.
That's 2 decades.
Austin and I made eye contact while you were working that out, and I
Did we? I
could.
don't remember looking at you.
I was like, I see every man's eye contact.
You know what? How you doing,
Austin's
Prince?
just got shark eyes right now. He's just in the zone.
Alan, I
over there.
appreciate you taking the attention off of my stupid math.
Yeah, a couple stupid moments this episode.
Just a couple.
I think I have about 5 each episode.
I've stopped counting.
Hey, fuck you. Oh,
It's because
yeah,
you can't count that high.
Fair enough.
No, I can't count while high.
What are you high on?
High five.
Correct.
Yeah, crack.
Crack cocaine, nice.
Yeah, I do crack in my spare
Rico
time.
story.
That's what my dad left me.
Where do you see that at?
Where'd I see what at?
Rico story. Where'd you bring that up at? Why'd you bring that up?
Well, because there's a line in it that says the doctors ran a check. He was high off crack.
You're right. That's such.
I
a
know
random
Rico's
pull,
story, bro. I know Rico's story.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
It's a rap
Speaker
song.
knockers.
Speaker knockers.
R.I.P.
See,
Bro. He knows, dog. He knows.
I know the rap. I know the culture.
It's wild. I mean, it's like he grew up in my childhood. It's kind of crazy.
I actually just listened. The last truck we did, I put all 3 of those on.
That was my favorite thing because SoundCloud puts them all together. You can go on there and just listen to the
Yeah.
whole trilogy.
Spotify doesn't, but I can queue them up.
Just put.
can't you
yeah,
do
yeah.
a Spotify DJ type thing?
Huh?
Spotify DJ?
What about it?
You can do that, right?
It's
It's like you play a song and you just like let the DJ take over, but it's like AI and they just
It
play
doesn't
similar
really
songs.
It doesn't work that way. If you go, like, if you pick the last song on your playlist and you turn shuffle off, it'll do that. But like, if you just pick a song, it'll just stop after the song. It won't play anything else. But yeah, if you do it like on your playlist on the last song and turn shuffle off, it'll do like
Apple Music will
based
do-
on your playlist.
Apple Music does a similar thing to where it just says like your station,
Yeah.
to where it'll just be like, here's some songs that like most are already on your playlist, some aren't. We hope you enjoy it.
Yeah,
Honestly-
I think Spotify has like a thing you can go to for something like that, but I never use it.
I like Spotify better. The only reason I really use Apple is because it has a family plan, and so like we're both on it. But
Yeah, my
Spotify's
parents,
so
my
nice.
mom still pays for our family plan, and they
I
don't
don't
use
really-
Spotify.
I don't
so
really like Spotify.
I'm the only one that uses it for the family plan. And Alyssa never got
dumbest-
to sign on.
The dumbest
onto it.
fucking thing. Alyssa and I pay for our Apple separately. So like I pay $12 a month, she pays $12 a month.
dude, you
It's
can
like-
pay $20, and you guys could also get like 200 gigabytes of storage. You guys get all kinds of shit if you just do the family plan. Me and Morgan I get an extra, like I use all of it, but I get an extra 200 gigabytes of storage in my iCloud because we do the family plan. And you
Yeah,
get-
but you use that for your own songs.
yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, bro.
My phone has been telling me for the last year and a half that I am out of storage.
Yeah, you should get that. That was how my phone was for the longest time, and now it
Yeah, that's how
never
mine
does
is.
that.
I even went through and deleted all the text messages because that's one of like the biggest thing that takes it up.
Yup.
Nope. Still out of storage, bitch.
It's all them porn videos you got on there.
So many porn videos.
So many. It's how my photos are, dude. Is like there's so many porn videos in there that like
What
it
the
doesn't
fuck
matter
is the
how many I
point? Yeah.
delete. There's always 10,000 gigabytes.
Yeah.
10,000 videos. No, 10 gigabytes of storage.
Careful
I just
before
can't
you
get rid
get
of.
yourself raided like P Diddy.
Yeah, you're right.
Jesus.
You're right. It's all legal.
You got as
It's
much
all
gigabytes in
legal.
porn storage as you
It's
do bottles of
tasteful.
lube in your house.
He's got one hiding under here.
Yeah. For them to say they have all the flash drives, how many fucking videos do they got, bro?
I know, so many.
Dude,
So
how
many.
many flash drive? I forgot the era of needing a flash drive for everything instead of just using the cloud. Like when I took computers classes in school, I would have to, like, if I needed to take my project home, I needed a flash drive.
Yeah.
That
Now
does-
you could just
Yeah,
email
now
it to yourself. Save
now
it to
I just
whatever.
go sign into the same fucking app that I was working on it, and it's just there.
Yep. It is kind of annoying that everyone's charging for fucking cloud space now, though. Like Dropbox, I'm out of storage.
I mean, yeah.
I'm out of storage on whatever the fuck else, Google Drive.
It's the same on like consoles too. It's like fucking you download one game and you're just out of storage.
I
It's
did
a
mean to
big
bring
fucking
up
business right now.
Call of Duty does have really insanely stupid download sizes, but you can go into it and manage
them.
it. You can offload everything that you don't want downloaded from the Call of Duty.
and
like,
Warzone's
game.
like 24 gigabytes, so you
Yeah.
can
Yeah, I
get
saw
rid of that
that.
shit.
And
Because
like,
I just decided to download MW3 today to fill my Call of
Did you?
Duty urge until
Damn,
Black
can we
Ops
play
6
together?
comes out.
Xbox and PlayStation, can they play
Yeah.
together?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should get on some shit, bro. I love
Fucking
Modern Warfare
Gambit
3.
over there. Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself.
Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself. I could probably do better than Channing Tatum's bitch ass.
Dude,
Please
do
don't make
not
that
say
movie.
that. Do not
Please
say that.
don't make that movie.
Make that movie.
Please don't.
He's been trying to be that fucking character for 20 years. Make that
He's
movie.
gonna ruin it though.
what the fuck
No,
are you
he's
guys
not.
talking about?
Is this
Gambit and
another-
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool Wolverine. He's the Gambit in there.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Well, Channing Tatum ruins
He's
Gambit
been.
from X-Men.
He does not. He's been trying to get the role for 20 years. He used to fucking throw playing cards.
He
with
sounds
his
like he
friends
has 3
as
accents.
a child.
He's a country dude.
The accent is
weird
a little
Indian
bit
guy, and
weird,
American.
but no, it's hilarious.
He's like, I gotta go and get this thing on the road. It's like, what did you just say? That's exactly how he sounds. I'm not even lying.
It's not
But
true.
It's not.
I knew what you said though.
You know what? You understand him. It just the way he says it. It's like,
Oh, it's like a weird slang.
yeah,
type.
because Gambit naturally has an accent, but they didn't find someone with an accent. They found Channing Tatum.
He's
and said, try this
from
out.
Backtowns, Louisiana. That's what the fucking voice he used was.
That's not what he
it's gotta be
sounds like, though.
It's got to be a Cajun fucking accent.
It is Cajun.
Yeah, but not out of Channing Tatum's mouth, dude. It sounds crazy.
It's got to be a mix between
fucking
Japanese,
Cajun.
Chinese,
It's fucking
Mexican.
If they actually
French
go through and make the
and
movie,
English.
they'll go. Channing Tatum will go through like
Lessons.
like vocal coach
The only
lessons.
reason they didn't make the movie in the first place is because right when they were about to make the movie is when they got bought by Fox.
Oh shit.
And he said, I don't know how to make this happen right now.
I'm not saying
The
a Gambit
producer or
movie
whatever.
won't be good. I'd love a Gambit movie. I just hope Channing Tatum turns it around for the movie. Because I was not impressed in the
I was.
Daredevil.
I thought he was fucking hilarious. And there was memes about it all over the place.
It was. He was probably one of the biggest characters out of all the like side characters.
Specifically for the line, "Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself."
Honestly, from what you guys are saying, this makes me think of John Cena in the DC universe. Even though it's not an accent that he has to do, it's just like a terrible character.
Oh,
the Peacemaker.
Peacemaker,
Yeah,
Peacekeeper,
Peacemaker.
or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, he was a bad character all around.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that.
They should have
DC
left
But
it.
John Cena and Scooby Doo, though.
DC is like that. They'll get like a really good actor and just throw them in a terrible role.
Yeah. They love doing that shit.
I wouldn't say John Cena's a good actor though.
I would say he's entertaining.
I don't know. He's pretty good. In Vacation Friends?
Yeah, he plays a
is
great crazy guy.
He's a stupid comedy.
No,
Good
what was
actor.
that one where he was a fucking...
I mean,
I
John
think he
He
Cena
was
tries
like a
to be The
secret
Rock.
agent. He actually did so well.
Yeah, John Cena would
There's a
fit
new
in
one.
of those like quirky action
one's good.
comedies.
He actually did really good in The Marine.
The Marine was the one I loved. That was the first movie I watched with John Cena, and that was
The Marine?
shit.
The Marine.
It was
The
a
Marine
serious role.
actually that
I don't know if
series
I've seen it.
It was an action
started
role.
with John Cena and then it went to The Miz and then to Randy Orton.
Do you
It
remember
was
the
just all
You remember the Stone Cold Steve Austin movie? The Confinement or it's really good. He gets imprisoned and they send him on this island and him and a bunch of other people are fighting against each other to like get off of the island or win some money. But it's like all filmed on TV and he ends up killing everybody and getting out and like it's almost Hunger Games, but it's really good.
shit. No, I've never seen
You
that.
should look that up. You'll probably like it.
The only time I've seen Stone Cold Steve Austin in a movie is Grown Ups 2.
Oh yeah.
He's dating Adam Sandler's daughter's Adam Sandler's daughter's dance instructor. He's dating her.
Yep.
And he was his bully back in high school.
I thought you were just gonna leave it at he's dating Adam Sandler's daughters.
What a play.
He only has one daughter. I guess in the movie. But
That's the one where he lets him beat him up at the party. He
Yep.
lets Adam Sandler hit him.
yep. It's crazy. There's The Rock, John Cena, and Dave Batista.
Yep.
Three WWE superstars out of all these actors in WWE
That made
because
it.
they are actors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to admit that they're actors. It's
Oh,
a
for
TV
sure.
show. You know, like they're trying to get views.
Hey, just a little bit more.
I promise you, Ethan, I was listening, but
I was too.
It's all right. It's a strong pour. But yeah, only 3 guys have actually made it in like film.
That is kind of wild. And I've always thought John Cena was a little bit acting too much like The Rock, trying to be what The Rock was. Triple H was a actor too. He was in Blade.
I need to watch Blade.
Blade's a good ass movie.
I guess. I mean, Big Show did a movie.
What's Blade about?
Did
Is
he?
it vampires?
Yeah, it's about vampires.
That's what I thought.
It's about the one vampire.
Big
that
Show
born
was in
that
a
can
movie.
walk in the daylight.
It's like
He was in a couple movies,
it's
wasn't
not Kindergarten Cop.
he? Who was the dude that was in John Wick? The really tall WWE wrestler.
Not
Kali.
yeah, the Great Khali.
Yeah.
Kali.
I mean, they're in movies. Like you have
there's-
some guy,
The little character.
but then you got The Rock, Batista, and John Cena who have been in movies. you
multiple.
know?
Movies.
I mean, yeah,
Well, I mean, they spend their whole life acting.
I'd say Batista
They're
probably got the
glorified
best deal out
stunt
of
doubles.
all of them. From
Oh
it.
yeah.
Just being involved with the MCU, just getting in.
And Batista's movies are really good. Like he
No,
did
they
that
really
one
are.
Cabin in the Woods movie where he
Yeah,
was a
that
scary
movie sucked.
I didn't like it that much, but it was still like a decent movie idea.
He's
It's-
in,
It wasn't like
M
the,
Night Shyamalan
kind
who
of
was the
yeah.
director.
He's coming out.
Or
There's a new
writer.
movie
Is it
that
big?
just came out. Fuck. With Dave Batista and a bunch of other motherfuckers in it.
Yeah, you said don't tell us about this. You want to watch it, type of thing.
I wonder what it is.
It looks so good. Hold on,
Dude,
I gotta
he is
figure it the
shredded
fuck
though.
out.
Like he was like big
ripped.
in the WWE, but like he lost all of his body fat. It's just muscle.
All muscle. He's
He's just shredded.
you can tell in those Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He is fucking ripped.
Killer's Game. This is the one I wanted to go see in theaters actually today.
Comes out today.
It's in theaters today.
Is it like
Drew McIntyre's in it. What the fuck?
Hey, that a
It's
boy?
Dave Batista, Terry Crews.
Oh, I do remember you bringing this up. What's it look like? What's the cover look like?
It's called The Killer's Game or The Killer's Game.
It sounds kind of dark just by the name.
Apparently, it's
That's the
about.
weird ones.
It's a guy that is a like mercenary, but he hires somebody to kill him, and
Oh, I
the
do
people
remember
start
that.
coming after his family, and so he has to kill all the people that are coming after his family.
It's a
So
John
it's-
Wick movie.
Yeah, I was about to say John Wick.
Yeah,
But that concept is so dumb, and I mean, I'm gonna watch the movie because it's probably gonna be good. But they do that in TV shows too, where the hitman hires someone to kill him, and then he
Yeah.
doesn't want to end up being killed.
well,
so
it's because
to
he has
kill
a
all the other
terminal
hitmen.
illness,
Like,
so
bro,
that's why he hired somebody to kill him.
Just go to Canada, get
So his
Self-suicide.
family could get the
Insurance money,
Yeah.
or like he just didn't want to go through the pain of all the
walk in
treatments
front of a
and whatever.
bus, dude.
if you most
That
insurance
doesn't count.
most life insurance if you commit suicide you won't get that
Maybe
money.
it wasn't suicide though. Maybe the bus just hit you.
Oh, I didn't see this big ass fucking rolling death machine.
Yeah, just the funny thing to do would just be like you're standing at a
I get a
stoplight,
motorcycle, but
you're standing at a stoplight and you hope there's people around you or whatever, and like as soon as you see the bus coming, you like turn around and you're like, oh god, I'm sorry, and you trip backwards and then
whoa!
and then everyone's like, oh, it was an accident. He tripped. He
This
tripped
day and
into the
age,
bus.
someone would have gotten it on video because they're always recording.
True.
I'm walking down the street. I'm gonna be recording. Get the fuck out of here! Who does that? How do you catch shit?
I don't
like
understand
that?
how they get that either. How they get some of those videos.
It's got to
like,
be
what?
fucking staged.
A lot of them
Oh
are.
yeah.
It's like
I mean, yeah, I've thought about that in the past of like whose first reaction to seeing something insane is to pull out their phone and point it at whatever they're looking at.
It's absolutely psychotic.
Or how they get it like right before. Like they'll I mean, maybe they cut the video down, but they pull it out and then like they're like, all right, here we go. And then something crazy just happens out of nowhere. It's like, how did you even...
Yeah, it's not
How'd you
even
get
like
that?
a situation that's building, so you pull out your phone.
Yeah.
But it's just a situation that happens. There's no fucking way that you're just
Some people are
Instantly
just
recording.
recording.
They're just meant to be, dude.
meant to be. It's so stupid. Or like if somebody has a heart attack or something, there's always 6 or 7 cameras on that person.
Well, yeah, because none of them know CPR.
Well, it's just fucking stupid. It's not that hard to beat on someone's chest to the beat of staying alive, staying alive.
You forgotten
Tomato fucking tomato. You get the beat.
I mean, it's pretty important when you're getting CPR.
It is. I mean, you can't
You
just
got
switch
the
up the
beat.
verse.
The staying alive does not matter.
Did
The
you just
beat
say
is
staying the life?
He said
Also-
staying alive doesn't matter.
Staying the live. Which is also very ironic that it's the beat of staying alive when you're trying to keep somebody alive.
I think that's the point.
No.
No,
No?
the point is the beat,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
not the name of
I
the
thought they picked a song.
song.
there's a lot of songs with that beat.
And another fucked up thing is if you try and save someone, they can sue you.
Yeah.
Break the ribs.
They can fucking sue you
If
for
you save
saving
their
their
life,
life.
even
It's like
even if
that-
you don't break their ribs, like if they have a DNR, they
Oh
can sue you.
yeah. It's like that guy from The Incredibles when he tries to commit suicide and Mr. Incredible saves him. It's like I didn't want to be alive. I didn't want to be saved because he's trying to jump out the window. He's like covered in all these. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's the main reason I'll never try to save somebody. But also the reason I probably just wouldn't care because it's not me.
Or he'd
Yeah,
be
you'd
like,
be the
"Oh,
person with their phone out.
No.
No, give him more credit. He'd be like, "Hey guys, there's something's going
I
on.
would bring it up to
I'm
other
freaking out right now."
I would bring it up to other do-gooders,
He'd whisper,
To
scream.
other do-gooders.
but I wouldn't get in there because I can't be sued. What the fuck?
So, what you gonna sue me for? I ain't got nothing, motherfucker.
Just ask them questions. Quick, before I give you the Heimlich, are you gonna sue me? Are you sure? Okay.
It's funny because in class they're like, they tell you to go, Annie, are you okay? Annie's just a
Yeah.
made-up name. Are you okay?
Annie,
Can
are
I help
okay?
you? If they
Are
don't
you okay?
respond, it's up to your discretion to just fucking do it.
Are you okay, Annie?
It's a hard not life
For
for us.
I was thinking Michael Jackson.
I know you were. Because you're a child predator.
No, you guys thought about children. I thought about a black dude. What do you think?
I
about?
also thought about Michael Jackson.
Thank you, sir.
But I
What
I
did
was
you
trying to
think
think
about
of a way to sneak in a smooth criminal joke in there, but it never came up.
I don't know when Hard Knock Life fucking was little children, but
Yeah, dude, it is children.
Wait,
it's about
hold on, I
orphans.
said- that weird?
It's literally an orphanage with children.
is it actually?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Annie
know,
is-
actually, that kind of makes sense.
Annie is literally a child. I think that song is a group of children singing together.
Well, because it's Orphan Annie.
Yeah, it's
Is this whole thing tied together? Are we figuring shit out right now?
Are
We connected some dots up in this bitch?
We might be. Did you guys give her CPR?
No.
No,
It's just like-
I've only given CPR to a doll.
I didn't.
It's like
connect the dots.
when I was taught CPR, you asked Annie if she was okay.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay? Are
Wait,
you
that
okay?
actually that is the Michael
Are you
Jackson.
okay?
See, I didn't get it until you sped it up.
I
there.
didn't
It's like,
either.
I got it.
And that's why he's calling himself a smooth criminal because he's given himself consent to give mouth to mouth.
That makes so much sense.
You're
Oh my
actually not
God.
supposed to do mouth to mouth anymore.
I know you're not, but Michael Jackson was all over that shit.
Smooth criminal.
Macaulay Culkin, could you please let us know? You were
think he
always at
actually-
Wonderland.
I'm
He said he
very
slept in
jealous
his
of
bed.
you marrying Brenda Saul.
But they didn't.
Alan's like, God damn it, we're fucking done. We're ruined.
At least it's at the end, dude. It wasn't at the beginning. Usually we do all the child predator stuff. At
I
the beginning.
literally have a headache because of that.
Are you sure you didn't drink any water today?
I
Yeah, you're
He
dehydrated,
dropped his
bitch.
glasses.
All right,
Brooke
Austin,
can't even put his glasses on straight.
give us a little scream.
What, you done?
What?
Well, I mean, we are like I'm not done. I'm gonna do whatever you want, dude. I'm
He
chilling.
keeps calling our
You just-
episodes all
You
the
just-
time.
you just pressure him into it.
We're just
You-
well
I mean,
past-
I'm kind of going with his lead.
We're
on
well
this one.
past 2 hours. That's why I was like,
well past 2 hours. We didn't
Yeah.
start till
it's like 2:20.
no.
There's
way.
no way.
Mhm.
Bet money. What's
Plus,
it at?
we took like a 15-minute break in the middle of that.
What's it at?
222, 223,
There was a break in the middle of that, so technically that's actually only like
2 hours.
an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, once we
What?
cut.
Just Well, but also we started recording while you guys are smoking, so even then, it's like even more.
Smoking.
Smoking.
Cigarettes.
I'd say 2 hours is a
Vapes.
good cutoff point.
I love this guy. I love it. He sticks to his guns and he doesn't fade. He said, "I think Dante had a good point."
He doesn't
and then
have
we
any
let
guns.
us talk
He's
for a while.
white.
He's like, "I think 2 hours is a good cutoff point." What?
He doesn't have any guns. He's white.
White people have guns, dude. White people
Yeah.
have the most guns.
White people
know.
have the most guns. Yeah.
Black
I
people's
set you
guns
guys
aren't
up.
certified. Oh, you right.
Registered. Yeah.
You're more pink than white, though.
Lobster.
You showed him guns, dude. You watch out.
I'm
Watch
fucking
out.
lobster.
Larry Lobster over here.
And on that note,
Did you guys not? Was
What?
that not a thing in high school? They
it wasn't.
lobstered
We didn't
you?
say lobster, no.
Oh.
And you grabbed the balls?
Yeah, you like
Oh my
you
god!
don't cup it. Cup is more sexual. You literally just grab and squeeze.
No,
It's like
we
a
just-
quick pinch.
Sack tap is all we did.
Yeah, we did sack
You
tap.
crazy?
That's a nut
You
tap.
grabbing nuts,
That's a nut tap. The
bro?
Nut,
That's how. If
nut tap's a backhand. Lobster is up.
there was no black kids at your school, was there?
I think we had.
I don't even think it had
Three
any
in
black
our
people.
entire
If you did that
school.
in the city, if you went to Lincoln High and you went lobster, they'd be like, bro. Probably not, actually. I don't know. Those locker rooms. are
Honestly,
pretty fucking
we
wild.
didn't have a lot of black people at our school either.
know.
You had
And I was
more
in a
than
bigger
Wymore.
school.
You lived in
yeah.
Beatrice. I was the only
Well,
black
yeah,
kid
but
at-
we had more
in
than
David City.
Wymore, but still, we didn't have very many. The one person I thought was black was actually Native American.
He got super tan over the summer.
No, he did. He was always outside. I went to one of his birthday parties.
The only reason we had more than one black person in Wymore is because a family moved from Nigeria or some shit.
Oh, so they were like black.
They all were the same age.
Did they still have an accent and everything? Like,
Okay, I guess here's the thing. They moved from Nigeria. The kids grew up in the United States.
okay, that makes more sense.
So the kids spoke English. The mom was a little more.
Well, iffy.
That shit is so funny. I used to live next to like an Arabian family. I shouldn't call them Arabian. They were
Arabic?
Some Arabic. Yeah. I said Arabian.
Well, I guess they spoke
I
Arabic.
was
Yeah.
thinking Arabian Nights too.
They're Middle Eastern.
They're Middle Eastern, but the kids knew perfect English. All of them. Kids or the parents only spoke their language. And so the kids would be like, fuck you in the ass, blah, 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 to their parents. And then they would speak to them in their regular language and then go do their thing. Like, they always did that shit.
There
Or
was a Russian family that came in, and her son knew English, and so he was the one that was talking to me, and he was trying to explain things to her that I was saying to him, and he would just be like, "This fucking bitch," and then go back to speaking in their tone,
Yes,
in
bro.
their
It
language
throws
to
you
him.
off, too.
It's
You're like,
hilarious.
You speaking to your mom that way?
dude, they were the wildest
She doesn't know.
kids.
She doesn't know. They
She
bought a
don't know.
mattress though, so let's go.
Let's go. They got bread, dude. They got bread. And that's another.
Russians love me. Let me tell you what. I don't know what it is. I told Ethan this, and he said it's probably they can smell the vodka on you. I said, yeah, that makes sense.
They can feel the party, dude.
But
They know they
fucking Russians love me, dude.
You look a lot like a Russian, dude, so I mean, I get it.
Russian.
I can see if you're a Russian.
This was us being us. Thank y'all for watching. Follow us on everything: YouTube, Spotify, X, TikTok, Instagram.
I thought you weren't going down the list anymore.
He's drunk, dude. Let him go. Let him go.
It's a good thing
I
I'm driving
think-
home.
I think that's the end of the list.
Thank you for watching.
But thank y'all. We love you.
We love you.
Like and subscribe. Rate us 6 million stars. And we'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Yeah. Later, guys.
See you next Tuesday.
Later.
2014, 2012, I think. I don't know.
Loser.
Hashtag.